good vibes coming. Keep on time and running. I'm on the road, you can't stop me now. 'Cause we're all set, we just gotta believe and we'll be there. I'm ready to bear everything. So now step into the ether, double deeper, I believe we're on the road to absolution. Together resolution, holding on to anything as long as you're everything. But on the road for out a masterpiece. Don't forget you have a handicap to help you release your very own inner potential. Essential credential, press start, we'll do it together. What are you waiting for? It's not the end anymore. As long as we ride together. Now listen up, I build it up. The sky is the limit. To see it fall down. It's time now to outgrown, mind blown, but it's not a party if you're on your own. So come on. To colonize, almost like we sat behind the steering wheel and we were derailed. Yeah, we began to realize the path we took became a saving grace, and yet we thought we had failed. All the terrain makes it hard to remain within it. Do this alone and you might feel the pain. There's no shame, 'cause when playing the game I will be there. So together we'll bear everything. So now step into the ether, double deeper, I believe we're on the road to absolution. Together resolution, holding on to anything as long as you're everything. But on the road for out a masterpiece. Don't forget you have a handicap to help you release your very own inner potential. Essential credential, press start, we'll do it together. What are you waiting for? It's not the end anymore. As long as we ride together. Now listen up, I build it up. The sky is the limit. To see it fall down. It's time now to outgrow, mind blown, but it's not a party if you're on your own. So come on, I build it up. The sky is the limit. To see it fall down. I can't do it alone to reclaim the throne. I'm not made of stone. It's a game I cannot play. I'm further from prone to these catacombs. With you we are bold, so we'll get up there today. This way to the clouds, straight it down, where it bound. Beat into the hands we were born with, so why not resolve this? And if the head we caught in a landslide, a stronghold genocide, as warriors we ride. You complete me, you exceed me. We make this path for ourselves, so breathe away from me. We're coming home.
If you can hear that I'm near, let me give this out to you. This might be new to your journey. Better hurry to the hand that'll feed you. It might save you from the pace you've left behind. But in hindsight, I'm your flashlight, so let me flash into the end as we take flight. This fight will never end, never independent. On a road not traveled with descendants of dread. Don't end up dead, you got knocked down, but I'm here. I will lend my hand with yours. Get on up through the door. Who's the key? Where's the key? Where's the key? Now walk with me. You just gotta believe. You will only see what true treasure will happen to be. It's the heart of the cards. We're strong, no bars. We gotta start together. What are you waiting for? It's not the end anymore. As long as we ride together. Now listen up, I build it up. The sky is the limit. To see it fall down. It's time now to outgrow, mind blown, but it's not a party if you're on your own. So come on, I build it up. The
get your gun at the ready, get set to blow. Turn the tables on the shadows. Turn the tables on the shadows. One shot to the devil that is in the skies. Let's get this whole down started. You're the start of a massacre. I am a showdown bandit. Why keep me locked in a box? I am a showdown bandit. Why keep me tied in the locks? I am a showdown bandit.
It seems the town has turned to rubble, concrete, and dust, but I'm here to sweep the remains by the turning moon. But it ain't so easy with crawling types, them lifeless hollow parasites will know the wrath from this little bandit soon.
Take the valley, the uncanny swarm, the spiders there become victorious and notorious. For you see, before the show, there's someone on the end making this laborious. But it's alright, keep your strings together. Hold down my fort forever. They crawl, but we're defenders. Get up, this ain't a Motown show. Get your gun at the ready, get set to blow. Turn the tables on the shadows. One shot to the devil that is in the skies. Let's get this whole down started. You're the start of a massacre. I am a showdown bandit. Got a gun, blow me down. Keep me locked in the box. I am a showdown bandit. Got a gun, blow me down. Keep me tied in the locks. I am a showdown bandit. Oh, patch me up stronger and keep me up longer than before. Step inside. I am a showdown bandit. And how do we care the devil to where you've arrived? Step inside, or I'm a showdown bandit. Turn the tables on the shadows.
Those hands were meant to control, not for the showdown bandit.
Hello, everybody. That was a crack. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the DAGames Q&A. This is the last stream before I go on a holiday vacation. The Christmas vacation. I hope you guys are having festive holidays right now. Things are doing pretty well, it seems. I figured since we haven't streamed for God knows how long, I figured we'd do a little Q&A for you guys because it's only fair. Like, a lot of you are wondering what 2020 is going to be like. A lot of you are wondering where we're going to be, what we're going to be doing, and all that shit. Christmas, more like Christmas. Thank you, Chris. You should let Chris in on it. If Chris wants to be on it, he's more than welcome to. Just needs to tell me. I made a music video of your song to As the Lights Go Out. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Oh, we did have some notifications coming through. We had Link02 who super chatted 149 rupees saying, I'm from Russia. I made mashup on your vids. Sweet. Oh, Chris called. Well, not Chris called, but yeah. I'm going to start that right now. If he's available.
He is.
He is. Hello. We have Chris here, guys. You know, we should put on some music in the background, like some chill music.
Oh, we're just that boring. We need constant noise.
Yeah, we need some sort of ambience. Hell, even if it's freaking yodeling in the background or something, I don't care. Let's see. Royalty-free chill music.
Oh, you have your own music that you made?
Oh yeah, good point. Look at me, musician not using his own music.
Lovely Lena. They're a Discord server for DAGames. Well, we're not telling you.
Well, oh, thanks, Matt. You put out the link.
Oh, he did? Motherfucker.
Yeah. Let's see, DAGames archives. All right, yep. Shoving it into a playlist. Skipping that song, though. turning it down. So there we go. We should be okay. I'm gonna close my windows. Don't hear cars. It's a busy day.
Just remember, ladies and gentlemen, a well-established musician was about to go grab royalty-free music for his own live stream.
I never think of my own music. I don't know what it is about me, but I never think about it before
Not
it
even
happens.
just like your own songs, but like you've made your own background music for your videos.
This is very, very true. Alright, so guys, we're going to be skimming through the comment section for all of your questions to do with 2020 or anything moving forward. So if you have any, me and Chris will be pointing those out as soon as. Also, just to point out, we do have some promotional things to talk about beforehand. For instance, obviously, Press Start Together came out. That was the song at the beginning of the music video. If you haven't heard it yet, it's on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, all that sort of stuff. So it's the extension to the outro that you heard in our Let's Plays. So if you've heard that, then you'll probably like this if you enjoyed it. But that's entirely up to you, honestly. Also, I may be away and Chris may be away for the Christmas period. A lot of us at DA are going to be away for the Christmas period, but if you're worried about content uploads, I do have another channel called DW Daily, which is posted by me and Dex. We do daily content regardless of the breaks, so if you guys want to head on over there, we play a ton of video games over there as well. These banners will be appearing up during the whole stream, so if you're curious about any of this, we'll be able to answer all of these questions. And we have more info on DA Animated if you have any more questions to do with DA Animated, which will be another thing in 2020 to look forward to. So, figure that's all we have to say. Also, me and Chris will be playing a lot more video games together in the future, so be excited for that, absolutely. So other than that, fire away your questions if you need to. So.
We should establish with DA Animated is that we already have 2 in the can. So they are coming out January. We have a Maid cartoon, because I know how much you guys love Maid's cartoons.
Maid
who wouldn't?
Is a saint at these animated, and
oh yeah, you guys are gonna love his. His is really good.
Yeah.
And Mr. Phoenix returned. He was the one who did the Tetris 99 one. He's got another one that we really love. I won't say what video it is, but it's funny. And Will is actually animating his own DAGames animated.
Yes. So
for at least February.
The first time ever, I will be, the person in the Let's Plays, hi, is weirdly doing his own DA animated. And I think you're going to enjoy that one too. It's very bombastic. It was specially selected by Chris. I didn't select the audio. But we made sure that these were Let's Plays that we couldn't remember too much of. So, I mean, this is the funny part about me doing a DA animated. Once we finished our Let's Play, the editing gets to our other editor, Sean, who ends up putting all of this stuff together. And afterwards, since we have so many other projects to think about, we forget a lot of the contextual foundation. So giving me the audio and not really remembering what was going on in my head during that point makes for some fresh thoughts. So this would be the one time and the only time.
The whole idea with animated is to give it give it new context to, creative types to be like, well, what do you do with this crazy audio? That could be anything. And I'd love. So it's up to them to decide.
I'd love to preview it for you guys, but I feel as though it should best be saved for next year. So yeah, should be a lot of fun.
Well, we also have a bit of a, well, at least I have a personal rule about streams with animateds is that don't play them if they're like close to done.
Yeah.
The only rules are you can stream your progress. It's like you can stream when you're animating them, but you can't. Like if you happen to finish it on stream, you're not allowed to play it in its entirety.
Exactly. Just looking through.
We got them damn leakers.
Just looking through our notifications. AG Kaiju has super chatted $5. In before he realizes he misread rupees for rubles. Also aloha. Well, I don't know. I don't know the Russian currency. Exposed, I guess. Bren Gaming 01 has super chatted $2. Just wanted to say hi. Well, hello to you. And Getaway Machine has super chatted $1.99. Thank you, Getaway Machine. I guess without further ado, we should probably read some of these questions if we have any.
Yeah.
Why can you sing so deep?
Because he has a deep voice.
I feel as though that should
Also,
really be...
also because you have a Newman, so...
Yeah, I have a Newman. Is it Neumann or Newman?
I've heard both.
Yeah, it's like tomato, tomato. Layers of Fear redo. Which you mean like a remaster? Cause
That's not even that old a game.
it's not really. Although it was 2016, I swear it was.
Do they mean your song?
Yes, they mean the song. I don't know.
I've wanted to talk him into like remakes of certain songs simply for like no longer having the original sources like some of the old FNAF stuff, but Will for the most part likes to focus on the now and not the past.
Yeah, especially since the past was filled with a lot of different feelings. I don't feel as though I have similar feelings as of these current years. And the only exemption that I made was for United We Stand. And the only reason I did that was because it was requested as part of an AMV concert at MomoCon. And I had no additional source material, so it was like, oh, well, I guess I kind of have to do it. Whereas I don't have to do any of the other things, which was the exemption. Who knows? If it happens again next year and another song comes out and it's like, oh, I need to redo it again, perhaps. And we'll see that in the future. But I was thinking about spending most of next year focusing on redoing songs. Like, that was the year to go back on our catalog as opposed to making new material, but I kind of like new material. So it's a weird turnabout. Let's see. What do you think about Minecraft Earth? I've never tried it. It's that AR experience for phones. I think Jess, my daughter, tried it and said it was fun. Actually, for this Christmas break, I'm actually going to see her. So that'd be interesting. If we can get in touch with Minecraft Earth. Do you still have merch in store? Yes, we do. Fanfiber is our place to go with our shirts, etc. In terms of DAGames. We still have Eternal Swing CDs on Kunaki, and we still have Pizza Puppet Panic CDs on the same store, Kunaki. But also on Streamlabs is where most of our Iris material is. We have exclusive shirts for Goliath's Throne now on stores. And also some DAGames stuff. We do have like the DAGames logo shirt in Streamlabs and on pillows for some strange reason. So I guess if you want to check that out, it's streamlabs.com/DAGamesOfficial. You might find the store there. Layers of Fear 2 song. Oh, you're tempting me, boy. Although I don't really know for sure because we haven't thought of any songs as of recent. Although, no, we thought of one. And we don't know whether it would be concrete or not, but me and Chris are currently working on a song together, which should be out during the February time. If you know anything interesting that's happening in February, then you might know the song already.
Let's just say, speed.
Speed is key. Speed is king. Speed is key. But also, I had this, because Outlast's newest Outlast Trials, just got announced about a month ago. And I had a little idea going on with that, whether that will go towards an Irish song or whether it be a DAGames song. It all starts off as an original concept, and then we just shove it to wherever feels necessary. So, I guess keep your eyes peeled for that as well. When is the Goliath's Throne Deluxe version going to be released? I wouldn't count on it anytime soon. The basic edition I'm currently forming together and trying to form together to at least send it off to our partners at Screenwave, who will be putting the basic edition out as a physical. But as for the deluxe edition, none of the special edition stuff is finished. See, the thing is, the point of a special edition is stuff that we've already planned out but never made it through. But the thing is, we wanted the deluxe edition, but we also finished the basic edition at a time where we didn't really have any bonus material. So we've had to kind of make it up on the fly, and I don't really have any vibes. So, and plus, think about it, I had to write at least 16 songs throughout September or October. I'm burned out. So hopefully this break might give me some juice, and moving forward, we hope to have something out. We want something out in 2020, but we don't have any planned stuff yet. Will you ever release the medley on iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play? We tried. We certainly tried on DistroKid, but they denied us because, well, they basically said that we were covering other pieces' material, but that was all our material. So there was a bit of a backdrop. DistroKid is only the distributors per se. iTunes, Spotify, and Google Play have different rules. But as much as we tried, it didn't work. Maybe we'll try again, but our known history for it is if it's happened once, it'll happen again. So
we can always put it on on a compilation album as an exclusive track, especially since it'll be higher quality.
Yeah, for real, yeah. Because DAGames, in terms of songs, actually started in 2015. And we're coming up to our 5th year of doing that. So it's like a 5-year anniversary, if you will. So we'll see about it. We'll figure it out. Do FNAF special delivery game video. We already have. There's already a video out. If you're asking for another one, it's so hard for me to get into that material right now, but maybe. We'll see, maybe. $20 from Marie Williams, saying, I love your work, it makes me smile, I'm a drag queen and a fellow king, and I are wondering who can use the diamond in the rough for an upcoming performance. Oh, sure. Absolutely. All the power to you, absolutely. Definitely do the song. Definitely.
I love that you've completely skipped my donation.
You donated? Wait, what? You did? Oh, there it is. Aficionados Chris has super chatted $5 with a link to his channel. So you can subscribe to Aficionados Chris.
You all could.
Yeah, that's the equivalent. That's the equivalent.
Should all do that.
That's the equivalent to a cameo. Oh, speaking of cameo, you might not know what that is. Let me go find the logo for you, so I can shove it up. Oh god, I farted, and that's not a good.
They know what cameo is thanks to the Godfried thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. So this. Oh god, it's blown up like crazy. You probably can't see it too well. God, I can't even post this anywhere because it has this weird, like, because it's a dark background. It's dark text, and my DSLR is showing a dark background, so it blends. Anyway, I'll put my hand here actually. Yeah. So every time it, there we go. So my hand. So that's Cameo. Basically, what Cameo is if you ever wanted a shout out, if you wanted your favorite YouTube content creator to basically say anything, whether it be a motivational video or a message, whether it be reading somebody else's script, maybe doing one of their voices, or doing whatever, you $15.
Basically a monkey for you.
Yeah.
You throw money at him, he'll do whatever within reason.
Within reason, obviously. So $15 if you go to cameo.com/DAGamesOfficial. Or go to my Twitter, and it should be the pinned tweet or something. I think so.
It is. I can confirm it's the pin.
It's the pinned tweet on my Twitter. So for there, that's where it is. So if you want your own personalized shout out, if you want your own, if you want a script being read, given it's not incredibly NSFW, like there's a line. You can do it, but not too much. But yeah. Definitely check that out if you're interested in a shout out. Chloe, hi. You just donated £2. Subscribe to Aficionados Chris, says Chloe. And Chris put his link in. And there we go. I saw.
We should probably put this thing on slow mode. It's getting crazy in there.
How do I do that?
I don't know. I haven't used the YouTube live stream in a while.
Yeah, I can't even figure out how to do it. I'd have to go into some sort of settings, etc.
If you kids know how to put it in slow mode, let us know. Oh wait, you can't because we'll miss your.
You know what? I might be able to do something. Settings, maybe.
I would
Channel, advanced settings. No. Wait, I think it's actually in. Okay, so I'm in live streaming panel. The live streaming panel.
Yeah.
Let's see. Stream settings. Added delay. No. Viewer activity. Analytics. Stream health. Maybe if I click on the hamburger. I'm trying to figure it out, but nothing is. Oh, wait, there's a settings panel. Oh, here we go. I think I might have it. Live chat. Enable slow mode. There we go.
Huzzah! We did it, everybody.
Seconds between messages. 30. Oh, Jesus, 30 billion? My 0 key is stuck, so. Save.
He's got
All right,
gamer
so
gunk on his
slow mode
keyboard,
is on.
everybody.
Send a message every 30 seconds. So we should have order. Should be fine. This is not a Q&A anymore. Well, you still need to ask us a bunch of questions. Sonny. Let's see. What have we got? What's your favorite song you've made? That is hard. I can't answer that one. I'm sorry. It's too much of a question. Will you ever make a song with Nate Wants to Battle? There's a hope and there's a dream. But we can't think of anything right now. Are you part Irish? No, I'm not. I only lived in Ireland.
You lived in Ireland for a bit.
I lived in Ireland for 2 years, but that wasn't from birth, and that was only just blah 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 whatever. Whereas I'm actually British. War Dog,
In case you couldn't
Matt,
tell.
with $2. Subscribe to DW Daily. Okay. You know what? There it is. DW Daily. Just search DW Daily. You should see a picture of me and Dex. And you know what? There you go. If you're ever, in fact, you know, I should probably preface in the text in a similar text box. Let's see. Add a new source instead. Streamlabs OBS is weird.
Ooh, you got a very good question here from Barack 1913 who says, "Love the Iris album. News on physical?"
Oh wait, hang on. You're gonna have to bear with me on that one. Shit.
You're not at liberty to answer.
I'm trying to find a working font for that. Yeah, I'll just use this one. There we go. So what was the question?
Oh shoot, let me get their name again. The Rock 1913 donates $1.99 and says, "Love the Iris album. Any news on the physical?"
Which Iris album? Because there's two.
I'm assuming they mean Goliath's Throne.
I thought I already answered that.
On this show? Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, I said earlier. It's just like no new. Oh well, I guess I only talked about the deluxe edition.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I'm trying my best to compile the music together for Goliath's Throne and get something out there properly. But while the basic edition is complete. Oh, hang on. I found Anna, who is a moderator. Just add as moderator. There we go. But yeah, basically, the physical edition of the basic edition of Goliath's Throne it's in the works. I've gotten all the album art done. I've also, finished all the songs. So it's not within our, it's not out of our reach. We can definitely do it. But I'm thinking of doing all of this stuff in the new year. So basically, in terms of DAGames and Iris, we're kind of done for the year. After this stream, we're nearly done, and we might just do occasional streams every now and then, but we're putting all of our efforts into next year. And I think the first thing
we have a lot of crazy shit coming out next year.
Oh, it's gonna be great. That's gonna be our return to form, we believe. So here's hoping, fingers crossed. It's not off the table. We're still thinking about it, and we don't have any information yet. Here's the thing: we release information, people will take it for gospel, and they'll probably go to the wiki page that we have and spout all sorts of random stuff, or start sending me really passive-aggressive tweets or passive-aggressive Reddit posts about, oh, you said this but not this. So we refuse. Okay? Because we don't want to give you that power. to be passive.
Oh.
So at the end of the day, we've
The
got it on our
Lord
minds.
giveth, the Lord taketh away.
Yes. But we're just keeping it tight-lipped for now. It's still in our minds, and we're still doing something with it, but we cannot say when, and we will not say when. I guess you'll just find out for yourselves. What happened to the Controlled album?
It happens when it happens.
Oh, the Controlled album? I just forgot about doing Volume 1 and Volume 2. Like, it didn't really make any difference. People just looked at the singles regardless, so it was like, whatever. I guess it doesn't need to happen. Besides, all you need to do is just sort in your Spotify by year, and then boom, you get each song by each year.
Daedric Princess donates $2 and says, "Do you have any more songs with JT Music planned?"
Oh.
Did you do anything with JT Music?
Yes, I have. Okay, so
What was the song?
I've done two things. I was on one of their Tattletale songs, and they were also on We Want Out. Because in We Want Out, it was...
All right.
Yeah, Dan Bull, JT Music, B-Slick, and Sophie. So, for a four-way collab in that one, which was pretty cool. We don't have any plans, but it's not as if it was ever off the table. They're some of our greatest friends in the music industry, so, you know, we definitely can't wait to see what comes up in the future. I have a lot in mind for stuff like, you know, Press Start Together. I had, like, a weird idea of doing a giant YouTube collab for Press Start Together, like a YouTube collab version of Press Start Together. Because the idea of Press Start Together is, what's in the name? Together. So I thought, instead of me just doing it alone on this song, it just sounds pretty lonely. Why don't I just bring in a bunch of people? But that's just a thought. It's not an actual plan, it's just a thought. Anybody dares say on Twitter otherwise, then I'm gonna go full ham. I'm gonna destroy you.
Full ham with a side of gravy.
Oh, dude, you're making me hungry. Damn it.
And we'll have Christmas feast soon.
Why does will you ever make a Dark Deception song? Well, I had an idea of doing one, but then I just lost it. I also thought the idea I had was pretty atrocious, so probably not. I don't have any plans right now anyway. Will you quit YouTube? No. Piss off. No, we're not quitting.
Where did
We're at
that
a
come
prime.
from?
We're at a prime right now. Okay? Just because I've got more material, this actually gives more reason to say that I'm staying. So, if that upset you, I apologize. You can leave. Otherwise, if that didn't and you're okay with it, sweet. Welcome aboard. How do you feel when you see people cover your song? It's flattering that they would consider thinking of our material. I like the idea that people sing our stuff. You know, if it gets them through the day, it's awesome. So I guess on a personal level, guilty pleasure, I'm like, oh yeah, this guy covered the song. Wasn't great, but you tried, and it was the thought that counts. And then there were some really good ones. You know, at the end of the day, covers are covers, and if you enjoy covering our stuff,
And everyone starts shitty.
yeah,
Even you did.
We did. At a particular point, we all did.
I have music that of you sounding like shit. So you know.
Yeah, exactly. Don't you dare ever play it in front of everyone. We'll cop it.
Nah. But I'll release them if everyone in this chat subscribes to my YouTube channel.
Oh my God. Moving on. Will COPPA affect your content? No.
Oh.
We've made a video on this already. You've got absolutely nothing to worry about. If you find the video, is this the
really
end of
fucking
DAGames? Then
misunderstood, overly misunderstood.
very, very misunderstood.
Will did a
we're gonna be fine.
pretty level-headed video about it, actually.
So, hopefully you go check that out. But yeah, we should be okay. We're absolutely fine. Goliath Throne or Heart of an Artist? Bias, Goliath Throne. I was in a better position back then. Well, was I? No, arguably I wasn't. But I certainly felt prouder of the content, so Goliath Throne. Is DW Daily Not Me is something like DA Plus? No, it's not. It's a completely new channel by me and Dex. It's got no correlation with
DA
DA
Plus
games.
didn't really happen though. It got reworked into just the Will and I stuff.
Yeah, ultimately it's just we ended up making the plus just +1. Like one.
Also,
after
Disney emailed us and said we couldn't do that, so.
another.
Kieran says Jonathan Young would be an amazing collab. That would be fun.
It will be amazing. I know that we always talk whenever the opportunity arises at conventions. We end up having a. We're not on bad terms. We're not on malice terms whatsoever. We're definitely connected in some way. And if it comes in the future that I want John on a song, which probably more than likely will be for an Irish song because it brings out his metal vocals. We'll definitely check it out. But if we find anything for DA games, we'll let you know as well. All these ideas are great. We just don't have them right now. So it would be a great idea.
2020, like the start of 2020 is the how like the starting point of getting a lot of stuff going. New projects, new merchandise, and new shows and stuff like that. Like 2020 is going to be a lot of, what I'm hoping for is a lot of productivity.
Absolutely, it's going to be so fun. You will play in Metro Exodus? I think this means will you play in Metro Exodus?
Is there a new Metro game?
Yeah, Metro Exodus came out earlier this year. Near sort of April-May time.
I wish we could
I hate to say it, but I kind of already played it in the background, so don't really want to be doing a video of Metro Exodus for two reasons. One, nobody gives a fuck, and two, I've already played it off screen, so all of my reactions would be, oh yeah, I remember this. Nobody wants to see that. So, I guess no. But
Since I'm seeing a lot of people asking about where's this song, what happened to that song, and a lot of like stuff that you were tinkering with but didn't get fully realized and what have you. In my opinion, I would love to produce an album just of like unreleased tracks or unrealized tracks. Because I know there's clearly a lot of interest.
It'd be a very short list though.
Well, it'd be like an EP, no different than like the Eternal Swing one, but it's just, there is a lot of interest in those unrealized or unreleased projects that if people wanted it, I'm sure I could talk to Will about that being a project. That's not a guarantee though. So like we established earlier, I'm saying it's merely speculation and idea brewing, but if you guys have an interest, we'll look into it. Basically. No guarantee.
I just know that the problem with releasing a backlog of unreleased material, the unreleased material, each of them are like 20 to 30 seconds long. It doesn't really justify a purchase. So it's like...
Well, there's a lot of albums, there's a lot of bands that release outtakes.
And then if we wanted to add more, it means I would have to go back through and start making these songs. And then they might as well just be released normally. So I don't really know. There might be maybe a YouTube video, like of a compilation. I think that would save better face than having a physical of some random bullshit.
Well, not necessarily physical. It could be like a digital thing, but because a lot of bands do outtake albums where they release. Like Gorillaz did it before, where they had an album that was just chock full of demo tapes and outtakes and things that didn't get completely finished. There is interest in that kind of thing, especially if it's the artists that people like. They like getting that sort of, behind the curtain kind of aspect of your creative process.
Yes. Will you make another Showdown Bandit song? We don't have an idea for it.
It will make another Showdown Bandit song when they make another Showdown Bandit game. Which is to say, not likely.
Not likely, no.
Not likely.
Because the game was okay. It wasn't what everybody expected.
It flopped.
Honestly, even the Kindly Beast people were like, could have done better. So that says a lot too.
Really? They said that?
I believe Mike Mood had like a PSA. on his Reddit, or a Reddit at a particular point, and they answered a few questions about Showdown Bandit, and they said it was a rush project, etc. So we honestly, it's funny. Anybody who liked our Showdown Bandit song went to go play the game, and it's like, while they're not a massive fan of the Showdown Bandit game, they like the song. So it's like, I mean, it's a good pastime, bit tedious. If they rework the game, perhaps. But right now we don't have any ideas. No massive ideas right now.
And really, most of what you people actually probably don't know is the Showdown Bandit riff, the guitar riff, is actually a riff I've been hearing Will play for like, I think going on 6 years.
Yeah, it was like like that riff I've been playing for a long time, and I had no idea what I was gonna do it for. I just had a demo, and then every now and then I'd just play it. And then when Showdown Bandit came along, I was like, a Texan game. Okay. And I had like the banjo sort of vibe ready, and I'm like, wait, this is it. So I got it, and there we go. One would suspect
it was just
that maybe
thrilled
I
to see
could
it
have done
finally used in a song.
One would suspect that I could have done it for Red Dead Redemption, but honestly, Red Dead Redemption was far too epic for its own good. So that kind of song wasn't really an epic feeling kind of Texan song. So I threw it off. I thought it was gonna feel so out of place, basically. But Showdown Bandit fit perfectly, so it's like, okay, there we go. Get more Monster, please. No, I'm being a healthy boy. I've been drinking a lot of water. I literally made Bill
Marie
Nye
Williams.
one day, and it's your most popular song on Showdown Bandit's Rush. No, Showdown Bandit wasn't rushed. We spent a long time working on that.
I think the confusion is the game was rushed, not the song.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The game was a rush production. The song that Will made was, I can guarantee you, was not a rush production. Especially since, again, the riff is 6 years old, so technically speaking, the song took 6 years to make.
For my
Marie Williams says, possibly another Try Not to Laugh.
Oh yeah. I'm no stranger to Try Not to Laughs. I like the idea of doing Try Not to Laughs. It's easy.
I think the only problem with them is getting copyright claims for some of the footage.
Yeah,
So we can't monetize them.
I like to do them when we're in a good standing, and we can afford to just kind of get away with whatever. It's the same with like doing any form of cover. It's like I don't like to do covers simply because the copyright claims and getting permissions and stuff. Plus, I'm not suited for covers. I'm more suited for original material. So, if ever I do a one-off, it's normally because we're in a good standing at a particular point. So, get us to a good standing, and we might. You never know. I think we're doing good for now, so it should be all right.
I think we're fine.
What software do you use to make your music? FL Studio and Adobe Audition. Adobe Audition for the vocals, and FL Studio for
And his throat.
instrumental. And my throat, which is technically a program. Will you continue Sally Face? I lost interest, so no, probably not.
I think most people lost interest in Sally Face. That was kind of a...
Yeah. And we say
I
most.
think
Some people are gonna come in just like, but I liked Sally Face. Yeah, you and probably only a slight small few. And
here's a good one. Dexter Manning says, when will DW be canceled?
Fuck you, mate! Fucking... You know what? Yeah, right now, I tell you. Unschedule the video for tonight, okay?
Don't fuck with him. He has fucked up so many My Days with one button. He could do the same.
But we don't plan on it. We don't plan it. No, we're definitely not. We're not canceling this. We only just started, so no. I suppose we cancel it when we feel tired. When we both want to do different things and etc. When that time comes, we'll just end it, But we don't have any plan. I hate that I'm in Dubai at a pie on a toilet right now with the shits. Fucking hell, man. What are you doing on the top? Well, he's on holiday at the moment. Marie Williams has become a sponsor. Thank you very much for that, dude. Yeah, he's on holiday at the moment. I think visiting family. I believe that was what it was. Whether it was oh, I just got a text actually from my mom. Hi love, just a heads up, it may be better if you come Saturday or oh, for God's sake. So I'm not going up today.
Fair enough.
More stream time for us.
Indeed.
Seriously, I stop. Seriously, I can't
You
stop.
can't stop shitting.
Can't stop. What did you eat? What the hell did you eat, dude? And what the hell did you drink?
He's in Dubai. What the hell do you think he ate?
I don't know. There's some English restaurants there, I'm sure. Heart of an Artist reignite news. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Once we have more information, we'll let you know. It's been a while since we had content for sponsors and ideas. Oh, content for sponsors. So like exclusives. 2020. Basically, we're gonna start ushering in a new era of exclusives. We'll see. Again, we have all of these ideas in our hands, but we can't execute them right now. We're basically putting. Is the other guy talking, Chris? Yeah, it is. It's Chris right here.
I've known him longer than you.
Shh. Oh wait, were you talking to him?
Yes, I was talking to
I thought you
him.
were talking to me.
Territoriality. I've known you 12 years.
That's right. Yeah, true. No, yeah, true.
I wish I knew Dexter Manning. I grew up loving Sanity Not Included.
We all did.
But not the post Lyle years. Those were garbage.
He seems cool, man.
I kid. I like clinking, man.
Actually, interesting fact. Lyle was
Yes.
in Flappatron.
Yeah, well, I pointed that out to you when you were playing it.
Yeah, you were like, wait, is that,
I
is that
recognized
fucking
the
Lyle?
voice. I went, "Hey, that's Lyle. He's doing the Bible, not the book guy from Sanity, or my novel, like that. That was
oh boy.
Those were good times watching
Yeah.
Sanity Not Included.
Yeah, man. Can you pray for my exam? My ass hurts.
Jesus Christ, Dex.
Get some ointment on that shit. I think I'm finally done.
ladies and gentlemen, let me, shitting in Dubai is a very serious matter. And you can do your duty to stop this issue. Simply one click of that link, hitting that jolly red button.
Oh, for God's
Every
sake.
red button click helps a poor Manning in need.
Because he says, I must leave this bathroom and return to boomer friends. Alright. Have fun with your boomer friends, mate.
That's a funny way to call your family.
By the way, subscribe to DW daily content. I can't remember what today's episode is going to be. I think it's another Flappatron one. We're facing off against the baby boss. The adult baby. So that'd be fun. Something that's been confusing me about DW. If you're uploading if you're uploading daily content in DW, will you still upload on DAGames? Yes. Yes,
He's on here now, isn't he? Like
right here. I ain't leaving anytime soon. The only reason why I'm leaving right now is because of a break. You know, it's
Christmas.
a holiday. Christmas
like
time.
people have families. People leave usually around this time.
Yeah. So
airplane tickets are fucking expensive. So
what new hair color will he choose? No, I'm staying.
he's staying with blonde.
I like the blonde right now.
In all fairness to the rest of you, the blonde's better for him because he honestly looks healthier.
Yeah, it is my natural hair color. The problem with my black hair was whenever my hair was growing back, you'd see the roots come through. And sometimes, because I have thin hair as well, it wasn't a good compliment. It made it look like I was thinning at the very top. And I'm only 27. I shouldn't be thinning at this point. So it wasn't a great look, and it was so hard to keep up with.
I kept giving you shit for saying you probably shouldn't be dyeing your hair this much because your hair is thin, and you're gonna start losing it.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna lose it eventually. Just don't speed up the process.
What you're getting is the nostalgic experience of Will, because before DAGames took off, I had the blonde hair. I was animating during that time. I was doing beginning Let's Plays during that time. And I made music during that time with the blonde hair. So what you're getting is old Will. It's funny because everybody was like, when are we going to
Well,
get
it's
the
not
old
old Will
Will
to
back?
me.
Well, I'm here. So, do the monkey smile face. I can't even do it right now. Can I animate one of your songs? Sure, I guess. You know, if you want anything to experiment with, go ahead.
Just
What will happen with the
be
Irish
fair
project?
that, you know, we'll end up with the income because the song will get nabbed.
What will happen with the
Depending on the
Iris
song.
project as a whole?
It's on hiatus, or hibernation, as you call it.
Yeah, I guess so. We're producing more, but probably not for a while. And the ideas that I have for the third
Goliath's
album,
Throne did a real number on him, guys. So just like you'll get some Iris stuff when he's in the right mindset to do it again.
when I'm ready, I'm ready. In the meantime, though, like instead of music, I do have other ideas. I have a book idea. So, you know, perhaps maybe some
Goliath's
writing in
Throne
it.
book?
An Irish book in general principle, just like not I don't know how to describe it because it's not following the album per se. It's not following the albums. It has its own kind of build up, I guess, an origin.
It's kind of like Rise of the Ogre.
Kind of an origin in a way.
So yeah, it's Rise of the Ogre.
There we go. I've never read that, never heard of it. But that's a good example.
That's
I
the
guess.
Gorillas book. It was a book they wrote to basically explain like the origins and the background of all the members, because there's the Gorillas kind of like Iris has a lore and everything, so the book was published to, you know, add addition to that story.
Yes. I saw something. No, I did. I definitely saw something. What happened to the Heart of an Artist documentary? That was Chris's thing.
It might still come out, probably not in the form that it was originally meant to. The problem was a lot, like when it was being filmed, Will can attest to this, when it was being filmed it was a very different time, and once it started getting a bit closer to I don't know if I'd say post-production, like when it was being cut together, a lot of stuff happened, a lot of things changed, and a lot of stuff in the documentary came off a bit too dated and wasn't the right climate to release that kind of a thing. So it just kind of sat there for a while. I still have some of it cut together. If I release it, it probably won't be feature length. It might be like maximum an hour, and we'll just put it on the YouTube channel as just a thing. Might come out, I don't know, but that's with that. It'll probably go from being a feature length documentary to just a YouTube special.
Yeah. Have I got a favorite song from Goliath's Throne? Bloody Ether, I would say, was a big one. Havoc Be Thy Game, and Goliath's Throne.
I thought it was Havoc Be Thy Name.
No, Havoc Be Thy Name was the Mario Maker 2 level.
I can't
Havoc
remember.
Be Thy Game. Havoc Be Thy Game was the Goliath's Throne release. I thought it'd be funny because switch name and game, put name in the Mario Maker game level, and put name game in the song. I thought it was fun. What were your thoughts on the Game Awards that recently happened? I'm happy, I guess. I was happy.
Did something win that made you happy?
Crash. Crash Nitro.
Right, yeah, Crash Team Racing.
Yeah. I can't even remember most of the things.
Death Stranding took home, I think, like 2 awards? 2 or 3?
Yeah.
To me, the problem is I don't watch the Game Awards for the awards unless something
We
that's
treat it very
nominated.
much like the Super Bowl. We don't watch the main
Or
thing.
more
We
like
watch-
E3, like, you know, you watch it for the trailers and the announcements, but in all honesty, the trailers were bad this year. Like, there just was fuck all to announce.
Yeah. Where did the grandma in the closet joke come from? Been dying to ask for a while now. randomness. I don't know. It used to be sort of a go-to gag all the time to always think of grandma and put her in a silly situation. And I don't know. It just kind of came up. I said it once.
Old people are funny.
Old people are funny.
Old people are funny. Is really the answer.
A long, long time ago, and you'll never find this, because I deleted it off Newgrounds and everywhere. I made like 2 episodes of this destructive grandmother, this old lady doing weird shit, and like driving in a car and just blowing up and stuff. So it was always a running gag to always do something funny about grandma, because as Chris says, old people are funny. So we'd done that for a while, and I guess we made the closet joke once, and it started getting into the DA animated quite a bit. So we were just like, all right, we didn't set it in stone, but we kind of accepted it as one of our things. And it's like, all right, I guess this will just be a running joke. It's easy to do, so here's we'll just do it. Would you ever play Terraria? Nah, doesn't really look interesting to me. Will you wait a Doom Eternal? I feel as though we need to probably tell you how to say that.
What they mean is,
are you excited? Are you waiting for Doom Eternal?
Of course we are.
Absolutely.
Me and Will are pumped.
We love the 2016 one.
I own the Doom vinyl.
Yeah, oh yeah, well you have the better vinyl.
I do. I have the box set. You have the regular edition.
Are you going to the next Insomnia? I've applied, but I haven't received anything yet, and I probably means I don't think I will be. But there are other conventions that we are doing in England. Me, Dan Bull, Stupendium, and Rustage are working together to go to MCM in London, and hopefully set up a concert there as well. So it'll be the first time we ever perform in England to a large crowd, which will be, aside from my school. But it'll be fun. Wear your Christmas jewelry. What the hell are you talking about? I don't have Christmas jewelry.
Will doesn't wear jewelry. He doesn't even have earrings.
The only thing I wear... Actually, you know what? To be fair, I do have, and I did buy myself a really cool looking necklace, but I wouldn't class it as Christmas aperture. This is more just a cool necklace that I think I'd wear a lot of the time, so... But you reminded me I should probably wear it, so... I think I'll do that right now. Which side does it go on? Go there. There we go. I have to do it from the front. There we go. So I do have this, if anything. What are your plans for music in 2020? You know what? Actually, there are three things I can confirm for an absolute fact will be happening. An Overwatch Diva song, which was finished earlier this year and still is yet to be released. I'm making sure it gets released. I am making sure that is a priority. Well, aside from like the Sonic song, which we're doing something.
Well, yes.
Yes, we're
You
doing...
just...
I think everybody got it, Chris, from Speed is Key in February.
Like earlier, we were like, oh, here's a tease. And they're like, oh, and the Sonic song.
Fuck it. So we're doing that.
Yeah.
And
we are.
Also a Battle Royale song that I've been working on for the whole of this year. I'll be doing that too. So 3 pieces of material. They're heavy hitters. So hopefully you enjoy those. Have you tried playing Danganronpa? Yeah, but I don't know. I guess I prefer Phoenix Wright. Just on my own merits. I kind of like that one. What are your opinions about the copper thing? Check my video out. That's my opinions. Did you have fun making Brothers in Arms? I had fun making the song, and we certainly had some fun making the video, but we're never doing that again.
It's too much work.
It's way too much work, and a lot of us felt pretty ill from it. But we did it, and we were happy about the outcome, and we're glad that you guys enjoy it.
It is officially the #1 Cuphead video on YouTube.
And as of the past 3 months, it has been the highest viewed video on our channel recurringly. So when we go into our YouTube analytics, that's always the top video of the last 48 hours or the last week. So glad you guys enjoy
It's
the
a good
Cuphead
video.
song. Yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Are you gonna do an album every year, not based on a song? What do you mean?
What? I guess they mean like Iris, because Iris is not game related. I don't
Am
know.
I gonna do an Iris album every year? No.
Again, probably not.
We only made the
Will there ever be
exception.
an Iris concert?
Will there be an Iris concert? You know, if I ever had the deals, if I ever had the contacts, and I had the reassurance that there'd be a lot of people coming to these concerts, etc., I would probably make an Iris tour. Same
You
way
could
if I
start
would
in
do
Russia.
same way if I would do a DAGames tour, but we don't have that much assurance that a lot of people will come view us and come see us if we went to certain states. And we don't know how.
I think if you were
specify that.
booked in Russia, at least, you would probably get a decent amount of traction for
But
Iris. 'Cause
Russia
you're
scares
big in
me.
Russia. Russia scares me too. I'm just saying, is that given the charts, you charted very high in Russia.
Chicago is one of those places that in America that has been begging for us to come do stuff because Chicago is actually the highest state in America that views our stuff aside from California, and on Spotify. So we're planning on doing stuff for Chicago as well. Are you soon going to be the brand new Billie Eilish? Well, for one, I'm 27, so no, she's 18. And
actually
also,
think she's
I'm
17.
male, she's a female, and so no. And also, I've gone back to my natural hair color. She changes her color every year, like I used to. So if anything, I'm going further away from being Billie Eilish, in a way. Not to discredit her, she's probably a great musician. I don't listen to her material that much, but I'm sure she is, and she'll be all right. I'm in a voice class, and I perform in United We Stand remake in front of a big audience. Any tips? Call an ambulance. It depends on your vocal range. If you want to do it right, you gotta have gravel, and it's very hard to master a will gravel. If you can do it, you can do it. Awesome, but anybody who I've heard try, kind of failed. So
Don't use your phlegm.
don't use your phlegm. Oh God, I'm skipping this song. It's Dear Brother. That's a sad song. Will, how long have you and Jared known each other for, and how did you two meet? Also, amazing performance at
Jared?
TwitchCon back then. 8-bit drummer, he's talking about. Also, amazing performance.
I was gonna say,
at TwitchCon
which
back then.
Jared?
Sorry for posting this question so much. Oh yeah, we know a lot of Jareds. Let's see. What more to say other than he's one of a great. I can't even talk today. That's an on-the-spot question because I love him to pieces. We don't talk as much, but if we ever did speak again, I'm be on great terms. And you know, I plan to visit near the states that he is and where a lot of my friends are next year. So we'll see about it, I guess. He's a great person and a lovely friend. I wish him all the best with his successes. So, oh yeah, are you actually bisexual? Yes, I am. What songs were the hardest to work on? What were the hardest to work on? Holy fuck. Diamond in the Rough, I guess. That was pretty hard to work on because I didn't really know how to do ballad music, and I think You're Better Off on Goliath's Throne gave me good experience to figure out how to do that, but it certainly was a bit of a tricky one to pull off. Otherwise, it's really hard to figure out what was a hard song to make. We Won Out wasn't too difficult. That was fine. It's a hard one. More Hamster? They're currently asleep right now. I don't want to disturb them. If one of them happens to plunk themselves up to the cage and say, let me out, I will. What's the best FNAF song? I can't tell you that. That's subjectivity. Are you going to continue Dark Deception walkthrough? No, it's too difficult. I'm not going to beat it, so no. FNAF AR song? No,
Is that the
it's
Pac-Man
pointless.
one?
Sort of, yeah. It's the right one. It's the right one you're thinking about.
Yeah, like with the monkeys and shit.
I think my contribution to Dark Deception was CG's song, so I don't think I'll be doing any more Dark Deception. It's too difficult. FNAF AR song? Nope, pointless. It's too small of a game. Doesn't really have much to go on with it. Doesn't have. I don't have to make a FNAF song for every FNAF game.
Practically just a demo.
Yeah.
Most VR games are just kind of.
You're not making any Minecraft video. Is that a question or is that an answer? Because you didn't put a question mark there.
I think what they mean is the fact of we made a Minecraft song, yet we don't have any like Minecraft. For the most part, no Minecraft videos. Will played Minecraft twice, but then he did like a second one where it was arguably a better video.
Yeah, because the first one was me just running around, not knowing what to do. And then the second one was
like,
after. I think it was I think I spent a month in boot camp for Minecraft with everybody.
That's one way to put it. Yeah.
They were teaching me the ropes. So I figured with newfound knowledge of Minecraft, I figured, well, I might as well remedy the first one. And
honestly, like I've wanted to do videos where it was like the team and some friends playing Minecraft doing something together, but nowadays, sadly, I haven't even touched Minecraft in like a few months.
Yeah, and interesting fact about Diamond in the Rough, like when we released Showdown Bandit and Diamond in the Rough, sort of a week from apart, we actually expected the Minecraft song to surpass Showdown Bandit because we thought Minecraft was the bee's knees, regardless of time, regardless of date, regardless of popularity. It was always the bee's knees thing to go to. But we were proven wrong because Showdown Bandit ended up taking the reign. And Minecraft, it's barely even reached 500k. That was like such an underperformed song in terms of what it should have been, really. And it's like, we're not disappointed by it at any means. It did great, but like, I guess we're just confused. We're just really confused. When everybody says it's the bee's knees, hey, you go and do something during the bee's knees time, yeah, it doesn't work out. You can understand why some of us get confused. Maybe it's because we... I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. What do you think of Kappa?
How about we just ignore Kappa questions at this point?
Yeah, because we've already answered
We're not,
it at least 2 or 3 times.
If you say anything about Kappa, we're just going to ignore you. We've already answered it many times.
General principle is it's not going to affect us. It's not going to affect anybody unless you're a dickhead. There we go. Joe the Buff
Unless
Boy.
you're a malicious person, it's not going to affect you.
Joe the Buff Boy. I mean, I guess he is. Meat by Maker was my most played song of 2019. Damn. I wish I EQ'd that song better. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, which is awesome. Blonde hair, blue eyes, a nice goatee, perfect combo. Oh, well, thank you. Trust me, this is just DSLR footage. See me in real life. You might need a sick bag. How would you feel is music shops, HMV, started selling your music? How would I feel if HMV started selling my music?
Oh, I don't think they legally can.
Well, not unless I, had hindsight of it and be like, oh yeah, like I'd have to push it to HMV. They can't just do it randomly. But
well, because that's just a music shop, and they typically would need like a.
But also, I think I'd be self-cautious. I'd be like, oh dear, this is where real people listen to my music. You guys aren't real people. Like, you guys have weird taste. Like, when it goes out into the record sales, real people start to hear it. If I know anything about real people, they're scary. So I'd probably be very self-conscious about it. I'd be like, oh dear, get it, put it behind Killswitch Engage or something. Just like put it behind other bands so it gets blocked by and in place has better music. Let's see. I've seen you in real life to confirm you look even better in real life. No, that's not me. Out of all your music, do you have a song you hold closest to yourself? You're mine. The Bally song.
Yeah. Can confirm.
I'm a goofball, so yeah. Not for any of the don't delve into deep to the lyrics and start pinpointing little intricate things together. Just remember that was just a shitpost. So I am a shitpost. If I was to speak seriously, though, press start together and diamond in the rough, I would say. They have metaphoric meaning to a lot of what I like, so I guess those ones. Could you make another COD zombie song? I don't have any vibes, so I can't say yes. Do you play Half-Life 2? You say do you play Half-Life as in it's a replayable game that you would constantly play like Overwatch and League of Legends and stuff, but it's no. And besides, no, I don't play Half-Life. I've not played a single one.
Half-Life 2 is a good game.
I'll
use this as an opportunity. Someone says, will you do shoutouts? He will on Cameo.
Yes.
So go to Cameo. Go to cameo.com/DAGamesOfficial, I believe.
Yes.
Yes, go there.
Cameo.com.
Give you a shout out.
DAGamesOfficial. I put my hand over the logo so you can hear, so you can actually see it now. $15. You can get me to say anything you want, whether it be a goofy script, say some weird voice or whatever. Say something for your birthday or Christmas celebration or motivational message. I preferably like to do goofy stuff on this. I receive a lot of motivational things, and that's awesome. That's cool, but I also came on there to start doing goofy stuff. So there we go. Cameo DAGames Official, $15. You can get me to say whatever the hell you want. Given that it's not like too politically incorrect, or it's not stubbing on any toes. Walking on any eggshells, so to speak.
Yes.
Besides,
can you make Undertale?
I reckon if I have the right I reckon if I have the right dev team, sure.
Toby Fox didn't have a dev team.
Yeah.
He did that himself.
Yeah, I know. So I couldn't ever do what Toby Fox does. But if I can get a team to do something like that, it won't be the shared celebration. So no, thinking about it, no, I couldn't make Undertale. Will, admit it, you're the real Shaggy. God damn it. I'd have to have mouse brown hair to sort of fully fit the Shaggy attire. Right now I have blonde.
Watch me swoosh right in.
Let me slick and sway. I can't do it right now because my voice is hoarse as fuck. What's your favorite game? Tetris 99. Sorry, but there's no budging. Can you make a FNAF 2?
He's been playing that more than any other game.
Can you make a FNAF 2 and 4 animation? No.
Oh?
I dipped my toe into fandoms. I don't put my whole leg in like I used to. Because when you put your whole leg into a community, they only ever want FNAF material. We've discussed this many a time. So it's the reason why you didn't see a Ultimate Custom Night song or a Pizzeria Simulator song or a FNAF 2 song. It's because I'm not dipping my toes in. No, sorry. I'm dipping my toes in, but I'm not putting my full leg in anymore, because if I do that, you guys are going to grab a hold of that leg, and I won't be able to get out and do other things. And we do a lot of different things that arguably we put the same amount of heart and effort into. So we'd only want to do it if we had the full assurance that people would go and watch our other material too, which is, sad to say, is not the case. So, unfortunately, there we go. Did you enjoy playing Undertale? Wasn't my favorite game. My favorite character was Papyrus, I guess, or Sam. Those two are like my favorites all the time. Bias because I played Sans, and if Undertale is realistic, so I connect a little closer to Sans. But Papyrus because he's a goofball. He's brain dead. So I guess that was funny. What is your opinion of modern music? It's music. If it's catchy, it's catchy. Do you like League of Legends or Dota? I'm more in touch with League of Legends. I don't necessarily like Dota, but I don't play League either. I just know a lot of people who play League and have seen League, and it's just, I don't know, it's not really my game. It's not really a game for me. Honey Pop 2 plans? Oh yeah. Yeah, if there ever comes a Honey Pop 2,
out,
then there'll be Let's Plays of it. Like a drinking game kind of let's play, like our tradition, and a very NSFW kind of song. William Tell nothing. Have you ever wanted to remix your songs? Nope. What's the point? I'm the original composer. Remixes are done by third parties, so what's the point? Did you enjoy playing Splatoon 2? For about 2 weeks of it being released, I was like, yeah, this is pretty cool, and then I grew tired of it. I don't stick to games that have repetitive value, other than games that kind of give me brain training, and Tetris is one of those exceptions. Yay, you're home, Sophie. Welcome home. What's your thoughts if you are to play Simulacra? If I play Simulacra, I just play Simulacra. I don't have any thought process afterwards. I don't play the game, come off it, and go, ooh, I best write a song about it. That's not me. If I get a vibe for something, it's normally because I've made a song beforehand, and I would go, oh wait, I actually have a song that I have on my library that might fit if it ever comes across, but it's not something I force myself to think of. It's not something I go out of my way to go, this game, it better give me a good song vibe, because that's addictive and it's a very toxic mentality, so I don't think I would ever go far on that one. Simulacra 2 seems pretty good, to be honest. Yes, it looks good. I will say that a few people have played it, and I've seen a few Let's Plays of, like, beginning segments. Certainly seems like an upgrade. Kept waking up last night, but can call once you're done. Sure. You ever met Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, or even the Game Grumps? Don't even tease me.
Nope.
I have not, and I'm so sad. I want CG5 to be here. I don't want him here. He's gonna steal all my viewers. I'm kidding.
I'm not.
I like him. He's a good friend. But you know what, Diamond in the Rough? You know that You know what, Diamond in the Rough? It's new revenge. Try and study your English a little better. Diamond in the Rough is not the new Revenge by a long shot. Revenge is, well, for one, Revenge is a parody. Diamond in the Rough, I would argue, is an original, brand new original with no ties to any other song, which I think is the better off. But I mean, if people like parodies, and there we go. And that has spoken. So I would recommend listening to the original song that the song parodies, which is DJ's Got Us Falling in Love Again. I actually love the original over the thing, so whatever. There you go. Do you look forward to any new games? Well, we've said we look forward to Doom Eternal. I'm looking forward.
I have several games looking forward to in 2020.
Oh,
2020, hell of a fucking year, because we got Final Fantasy VII Remake is finally coming out.
Yes. Oh, for me, Resident Evil 3. For me.
Oh yeah, that did get announced. Yeah, I might play that. I want to get back into Resident Evil because I haven't played it since I was 5 or so.
It had a rocky path, but it sort of made its way back.
Yeah, I heard like 6 was awful. I really liked 7. I was enjoying what I played of 7.
Yeah, 7 was their return to prime.
We got the Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated coming out, as well as the Destroy All Humans remake.
I would argue that Capcom made one of the best redemption arcs of their time, because when they
Resident Evil 7?
Well, for the time when they were doing Resident Evil 5 and 6, they also didn't have a great catalog in their library, and a lot of people were shitting on them because of like the games not being too great. And then when 7 came out, that was the start of their arc, and ever since then, they've just been making great games since then, and everybody thought they were doomed. So for a while, they sort of came back, and I think it's inspiring. I think it's really inspiring.
But we also have.
Do you listen to your song? Will you listen your song Unusually Life? Okay, I think what you mean to say is, do you listen to your own songs?
Of course he does. He has to mix them.
I have to mix them, and also, it's a good. I do listen to my own songs in public, especially when they're not released. When they are released, I don't. but when they're not released, it's a good measure of whether I think this is going to be a good bop or whether it needs to cook some more. And it helps me EQ, as Chris has mentioned. It helps me hear what it's going to be like on a normal listener's experience. So yeah, I do have to listen to my own material, and I actually kind of want to, because I like my own music. I don't think that's self-centered. I think that's great. I think it's a great quality if you like your own work. Do you think about to make a YouTube song channel? No. I don't plan on making a song
Just
channel.
like a channel of just songs? That kind of already exists with the DAGames topic.
Yeah.
Just go subscribe to that if you only care about the music.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have any plans for that. And besides, all the songs
No.
go here.
Well,
on
it would be
games
redundant because, again, the topic exists. That's literally its purpose.
Glitchtrap says, what's your best song on your channel? I can't tell you. Because it's not up to me. It's up to you.
I really like the Hello Neighbor song.
Yeah, I like the Hella Neighbor one. I know that it's received... I know especially for the Hella Neighbor song, it's one of my favorite songs to do live. It's a very comical song.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very... You know, it does something that I can do live. I know Your Mine is funny, but it's also very crude. And I'd have to censor the living hell out of that song if I want to play it live. And it just
We
doesn't
could
have
make
the same
a
effect.
special live version with like funnier lyrics hiding the fact that we swear.
Yeah, and then everybody has to, like, all the kids
Oh my
are
God,
like,
we
oh,
could,
what's
like,
the original? And then they go listen to the original and they're scarred for life.
Wait, Will, no. We could make a mix because when you do the live stuff, we always have an instrumental playing through the speakers. We can make a mix that's timed, so we just have these weird sound effects. So it's like instead of fuck you in the ass, it's like boink in the thing.
Yes.
It's just like this ridiculous thing.
I'd have to do a lot of rehearsing, I believe.
Well, of course, it would be funny.
A lot of rehearsing, but I think it could be possible. Look out for Your Mine in a concert near you. I'm so sorry in advance.
Maybe. Oh, Will, we didn't even mention with the 2020 games, we're supposed to get Soulstorm in 2020.
Soulstorm! Oddworld!
I'm excited for Soulstorm. Give me a new Oddworld. Or kind of a new Oddworld. It's supposed to be... You told me it's partly a remake of Exodus and partly a new game.
Yes. In a way, it's sort of a story. It's sort of a... It's like a build-up story for Odyssey, I think. I don't know. Because I've read more into it. I think they changed the direction of what they were going for it. I'm gonna have to look at it in the future. I'm gonna have to look at it again, but I remember that they sort of had to go back to the drawing board a few times. But one of their ideas was that it was gonna be sort of like... I think what they meant by it was gonna have similar gameplay qualities to Odyssey, etc.
I really loved New and Tasty. So, I'm excited for Soulstorm.
Will it ever happen that you will come to Russia? If you guys stop scaring me, then maybe. Are there more FNAF VR gameplays? You know, I actually thought about it, and I might do. But I'm also scared of the game, so... I don't know. How's your hamster?
He is a baby.
How's my 2 hamsters, you mean? They're wonderful. What do you think about YouTube Rewind 2019? Accurate, and it served you right.
And our buddy Maid got featured.
Yeah. Will, oh wait, I already read that one. How hard it was for you to learn metal screams? Not really that hard. Like, I think the hard part came in from it hurt for a bit, but then sort of developed a titanium throat, so I ended up not hurting. And then I developed technique, which I think just came on its own. It wasn't something I thought about, it was just, it happened. It wasn't really hard. Some of us have it harder than others, and I found it easier. So you might find it harder, you might find it easier, who knows? I'd say research in how to do it if you need to, but always keep yourself hydrated when you do that. Do you like playing horror games? You know, they're a guilty pleasure.
I mean, does anyone? Like...
Yes,
you know?
there are a lot of horror fanatics out there that love horror, and that's fine. But for me, if I had to sit there and you present me some games, I would be more inclined to play a non-horror than I would play a horror because I don't know, like when I play a game, I don't want to be too scared to pick up the controller. It makes a good measure, but it's just not really me. Like I find that.
Well, I believe there's a difference between like the FNAFs and the Resident Evil 7s, because the FNAF stuff is kind of cheap because it's just, you know, surprising you, not really scaring you. And with Resident Evil 7, it's all about the atmosphere. Like the real terror of that game is you trying to survive with like, you know, limited ammunition and with your own wits. And then with like stuff with FNAF, it's just kind of like, boo.
DAGames says, are you planning on doing heavier songs again, like Lost in the Dark, or One by One, or Goliath's Throne? Well, if I've answered anything earlier in this stream that suggests we're making more heavier material, then that's your answer. Have you thought about a comics reboot? Stop teasing me! No, that was a close baby of mine.
If we did reboot comics, I think we would, you know, probably have other people aid in the production, so that it could be like a smoother thing.
We'd probably have to go all out like Divsy Pop Divsy has been. If we ever.
I don't know if we need to go that far.
And that's the thing. Like with the comics reboot, I would love to have something like that, where it was professionally animated and it was kind of like a pilot thing. I would love to do something like that, but money. So, but we do all have skill sets. But it would also mean that we'd have to reserve all our time for comics and not produce content for you guys. And if we wanted to balance it out, then you'd be waiting years and years without stuff. So, I don't know. Perhaps if we develop enough funds and I have enough on the pocket to put to the side, then maybe, I'll put it into a pilot. Because it's not as if we don't want to do it. We would love to. I'd love to bring back comics. I had so many ideas for it. I had a ton of script ideas that would do stuff, but it's money. Money and time. It's so hard to get these days. So it's not off the table. We're not saying no, but we're not saying yes right now. So if you ever see it in the future, then we hope you get excited for it when and if it happens. How do I touch you, DAGames? There's a screen.
With consent.
With consent. When did you start YouTube? Technically, I started YouTube in 2008. Because I had 2 other channels before this. I had my original channel, Diamond Armada 2008, and then I had Diamond Armada 2010, and I realized I'm gonna have to make a new channel for every single year that it keeps happening.
I remember calling you out on that.
Yeah, it was the thought that I was like, shit, you're right. So I guess fuck it, just online. Alright, then I don't have to change it anymore, and then this became the main one.
Well, also remember, this was during a time where you couldn't just change your username.
Technically, I started
which
YouTube.
Now you can, but.
Because I started YouTube in 2008, but I started making animations for Newgrounds and Funny Junk 1999. Can't find them anymore because I was ashamed of them. But I wish that I wasn't ashamed of them because they could have made for a great archive. But whatever, I guess there you go.
You can still play some of his Flash games.
Oh god. Don't even try the Tetris one, you'll lose. I know because the game stunk. I wonder if you can make a Just Shapes and Beats song. No. Because there's no point. Again, that's a song game. It's no point. When do you feel when the Meatly have your song in his game? Do you mean, what did I feel when Meatly put my song in Bendy? Well, he obviously asked me first. So, I guess the appropriate question is, how did I feel when he asked me to put the song in? I was flattered. I was very flattered. To a point where it's like, you know, I've never really been in a proper game. Ever. So, the fact that I could have contributed, not just having an Easter egg in Bendy and the Machine Chapter 2, but in Chapter 3, I also got to voice act as a character. That was an honor. That was really fun. So, yeah, very, very flattered, very overwhelmingly joyous, great overall. So yeah, it's been fantastic. Legitness. Are you tenor? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what that means. You got 3 days.
They mean like, are you a tenor for your singing voice? Because there's like, tenor and soprano and.
I don't know.
I want to know.
I actually don't know because I have a large range, so I don't know what that means. Will, you got 3 days left to live. What are you gonna do in those 3 days? What would you do if you had friends along with you as well? I'd streak naked in the streets and shout, "The aliens are coming." Whilst rubbing myself in oil and setting myself on fire.
Why?
3 days to live. Might as well fucking enjoy myself. Also, I don't think I'd last for that long. And I love Akira, the Persona 5 protagonist and the edgy fan art of him. Where does that even come from? I don't even understand why you would talk about that. I have no idea. You guys are weird. Do you intentionally hide Easter eggs from your other songs in your songs? No, we don't. We don't have intent. Like, when the intent is there, we express it. We normally express it very heavily because we're trigger happy. So you know there's an Easter egg when we express it. But we don't normally put Easter eggs in our songs. We have a vibe and there we go. Great, Nate! Hey, buddy. Super chatted $5. Morning. Hope you've been doing alright and the rest of your 2019 goes well. Thank you! Thank you very much. Do you like the band AC/DC? They're great. They're legendary. Will, random question. Have you ever wanted to be on epic rap battles of history? Nah. I mean, yes and no. It's not something I thought about. So I probably won't think about it after this.
You would definitely fit in.
If that's the case, maybe. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I never think about this stuff. And then when people say, "Oh, you should probably think about this," I don't. I just continue my life, and there we go. Have you any thoughts on Dark Deception? Too difficult. What's your favorite and least favorite Irish song? Hard to tell. There's too many of them. Do you like Hollywood Undead? Don't really listen to them that much. Can you draw? Yes, I can. I've been an animator and artist longer than I've been a musician. I will show you one of those pieces of art that I did. This is actually from my YouTube banner. So I did this one, which is for the YouTube banner. I also did this, which was like at the other side of the YouTube banner. So I did these two. Yes, I am an animator and artist by normal trait. Musician stuff is only my second trait. Why did I start YouTube? Because everyone left Newgrounds, so I left. So I followed them. There we go. Oh, also I did this. This was done in Paint Tool Sai. This was for Pokemon Sword when it came, Sword and Shield when it came out. So that one there. Yes, yeah, that's the one. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. How long does one of your DA animation bloopers take to animate? It's not a blooper.
It depends on who's doing it, really, at this point.
Yeah, like, it shouldn't effectively take too long, but since all the other members have other jobs too, it can be taxing on our time, so I guess we don't really know.
But rest assured, it is coming back starting next year, January.
We normally like to be very, very lenient about how we treat our animators and how much time they get. If we feel as though it takes too long, then we normally like to, sort of nip it in stone that, they've still got something. But we normally like to think we respect everyone on the team enough. And for a lot of them, it's their passion project. So as long as they've got passion,
especially with Made, Made's outright said that DAGames Animated is his favorite because he puts the most passion into them.
Which is, it's very. I feel very humbled by it. I feel very, I'm very comforted to know because we love our animators. They're some of our greatest friends. We always talk and we always like to support each other. So definitely found the best team. Even if it does take a bit to put out there, we're willing to wait because they're some of the greatest people.
And it'll probably all lead up to some very fun project that I want to get done sometime in the middle of the next.
It'd be pretty damn cool, guys. You'd be interested in it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Just learn how to read first.
You fuck.
Hey, Will, there an inspiration to the story behind you making Press Start together? Well, Press Start to begin was the first one. So I thought, oh, a sequel. And that's really all there is. Other than the fact that the song was supposed to resemble how life may be like a video game, but it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be player 1. It's always better if you have a player 2 by your side, so Press Start together. Who knows what the next one will be? Press Start? Fart? I don't know. We'll see. Wait, can you stop spamming that? No, I don't do shoutouts. If you want shoutouts, spend $15 on Cameo, and I can say whatever you want. Cameo.com/DAGamesOfficial, and you get your shoutout that way. I don't do this stuff for free, because then I'd have to do it for everyone. And then what does it do? It builds false pretenses. I don't want to build false pretenses for you all. I want you to earn your shit, you know? Things are better with friends. Oh, hell yeah. Absolutely. No, I will not. Get out. Okay, then there's a timeout for you, buddy. What's better, YouTube or Twitch in terms of broadcast? I know for audience retention, it's YouTube. I get 209 viewers on YouTube, whereas I only get 80 viewers on Twitch. Which one do I prefer, though, is a different story. Twitch is one of the more stable places. Whereas here, as you can probably tell, we've had to time quite a few people out. We don't normally have to do that on Twitch, because they're normally very respectful people. And any people who come in who aren't, they get vastly outweighed. So they often feel like it's not their place to say stupid stuff, like rude things. So yeah, Twitch is definitely, for a more emotional state of mind, there. As far as retention goes, and the safest bet, YouTube. I guess that's the way to put it. I'm getting notifications everywhere. No. How's your night been? It's been fine, Sophie. It's been great. I woke up like about 3 hours ago now. I don't think I'm going up to Mum's today because she said it's probably better to do it Saturday or Sunday. So there we go. Another one, Will. The triangle thing lights up when you speak. Oh, you're right. It actually did activate like that. It did. Do you listen to the German band Rammstein? I don't listen to them avidly, but if they release new material, I like to stay interested. They're a pretty cool band, so yeah. Is it strange walking around like on the street? No, it's not. If I was self-absorbed, then I'd be very anxious because I'd be going out expecting people to come up to me. But as long as they don't expect that, I can live my life as a normal human being. And I actually like it that way. If somebody comes up, it is very, 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 in fact, 0.1% of the time will anybody come up to me and recognize me in public, unless it's at a convention setting. And if they probably do recognize me, they probably have a lot of respect and tend to normally just pass and just walk the other way, I guess. Which is fine. I mean, I'm happy if people come up, but I don't think about it. So it's not weird for me. I just go out to the store, get some milk, get some sugar. Merry Christmas, I guess. Haven't you heard of the red one from Vanna Melon? I have not heard of anything. Do you know where is Poland? I failed geography, so I'm not the best at that one. What is a game that you want to make a YouTube video on? Oh god.
Doom Eternal, probably, when it happens.
I would love to, but don't count on me counting past 2 episodes. I'd like to do videos that have a lot of retention to them, but I also like to do them, which is very difficult because all the games that I like tend to do poorly on YouTube, which stinks. Whereas the games that I'm okay with do amazing, but I'm not too inspirited to focus on them anymore. So it's like you never find it. Like if I wish my community liked what I liked, and then I would, you know, probably put out more material. But I don't have that luxury. I don't have 8-bit Ryan numbers, so sadly that's the case.
And really, as of late, Will has been more or less enjoying playing with others as opposed to playing alone.
I've been
Like DW, of course.
yeah. For me and Chris, we love playing video games together. You've noticed if you watch the videos, we're very chemically inbound, and it helps to rebound the jokes that we have, and it helps that dialect. Whereas also DW Daily does the exact same, where I'm playing with a good friend and we're playing a video game. Granted, when we do it, it's like when me and Dex do it, it's literally we record in massive bulks, and we have a timer set for 10 minutes, and we don't edit the episode unless it's like the intro and the outro. We normally just keep it slow cut, and there we go, just put it out there. But me and Chris, we record like probably once every week. We put a mass amount of work into it, and then the editing comes in. And normally there'll be like a little animation by myself that goes in there, like a few little things. And we have the upper hand that we've got DA animated for it. And I guess we got the upper hand that we have a bit more chemistry on that level. So, you know, they have different qualities, so to speak.
Yeah.
What do you think of your old songs? They're a reminder of how well I'm doing today, is what I'll say. I remember in your thank you video you said you wanted to travel to the States. I'm doing that anyway. They'll be like, I'll be going to conventions, and also at the beginning of the year I'll be doing a similar thing to what I did last year, which is 3 weeks, 3 states. Not doing it in January, but I'll probably do it in February, because it's running up to my anniversary with my girlfriend. So we might be going to go see the Sonic film together. Maybe. We might be doing it with each other, or we might be saving it for when we go to Arizona, and we watch it with maybe Chris and Tia. We're talking about it anyway.
Maybe.
But we'll figure it out.
I mean, I'm gonna see it like 3 times or whatever.
You probably be there where it's like, you know what? I'd be happy to see it again.
Oh yeah.
I think it will be the same for us. I think
It's the movie of the year for me.
What happened to the Forget This remastered? Oh, the Onyx Colony song, Forget This? I thought it was too cheesy for my skill set at that point, so I stopped, and I've kept that stigma for ages, so I don't know if I want to do that again either. Because ever since Iris was created, I don't know, I've just strayed further away from Onyx Colony. Because Iris is a Onyx Colony. It's the same person writing the same material, just under a different name. It felt like that anyway. I know Onyx Colony had like official band members, but I always wrote the music. So it always felt like this is no different. And perhaps maybe those same band members can return for Iris, but those are all like pipe dreams and pipe thoughts, shower thoughts for now. I'm gonna time you out. Put user in timeout. What's your thoughts on the FNAF 2020 pictures? They seem fun. How much fun was Onyx Colony back then? It was fun. For the time that it was there, it was fun. That's all I can really say on that matter. Who would win in a BFDI fight between Firefly, Leafy, Bubble, Pin, Corny, Needle, Ice Cube, and Teardrop? You expect me to know this? I don't know this, so I can't answer that. Incredible song. No, wait, hang on. I read that wrong. Incredible songs de FNAF. You saying I made incredible songs for FNAF? I mean, thank you. I read that as making an incredible song. I was like, no. Will's Onyx Colony and Iris work is kind of similar to Brendan Small with Def Clock and Galacticon. I guess so. Well, no, because Brendan Small, while he does write a lot of his material, he has session musicians to come in. Maybe the third album of Iris might turn out that way. We'll see about it. He's still gonna make a Walking Dead song. I don't think it's relevant now. Maybe. We'll see about it. With the incredible vegetables. Oh. Do you listen to Slipknot? If yes, what is your thoughts on We Are Not Your Kind? I love it. I love Slipknot's new album. Absolutely brilliant album. They released a new music video for Norte 40. Nortfort or something. Norte 40? Nortfort? Can't pronounce it. But that's the beauty of them. They always make weird song titles. So I guess there's that. Do you plan to play any nostalgic games? Hashtag Paperboy2 or nothing.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh my god. Get a, you know, if that petition
need
ever
to do
makes
that.
it, then there you go. Let's see. Who's your favorite character in Bendy? Me. I love me. Moving on. No, I don't know. Probably Boris. I don't know. What's your favorite meme of 2019? God, there was a few. John dancing. John from Garfield dancing. I think that was one of my favorite ones. There was another one I had for a while, but I can't remember what it was. Sorry for repeating, but I have a question. Why did he start smoking? A lifetime of oppression and a lifetime of stress and anxiety and peer pressure got me to where I am, and it's
Especially peer pressure.
it's definitely still stressful today, so I haven't been able to cut down or do anything about it. Will I quit? Probably, but it'd have to take like a real life situation occurring that would kind of put me in the hands of, oh shit, yeah, maybe not. That's the problem. I learned the hard way. So if I can kick the habit, sure, but I also, when I move away from smokes, I also turn out to be a massive, massive penis. Massive. And I don't want to turn away any of my friends through it, so I'm too scared to quit, if that's the thing, so there you go. Do you like the band Shinedown? I only like one song. I don't really like them as a whole. Can you challenge me to a drawing contest? No, I don't do challenges. I'm pretty good. I'm alright, thanks. When will you take over YouTube? That's too much pressure. I'll never do it. Will you know what now a Garfield will be a horror character? Don't change my childhood to a horror franchise. I've already had to read a creepy freaking thing. So how are you gonna be when you come here and have Marlboros? I always have Marlboros when I'm over there. Don't be a penis when you come to VA. Yeah, sorry. I can't guarantee anything, sweetie. I can't guarantee anything. Will you ever return to Dark Deception? Nope. Will you ever go to any convention in Poland, Germany, or somewhere else in East Europe? If they want us, sure. Just wanted to thank you for making Press Start Together. One of the greatest songs I've ever heard. Really resonates with me. I'm glad you enjoy it. Really, really glad you enjoy it. You hear lasagna whispered from under your bed. Shut up! Stop it, Chloe. Do you like Five Finger Death Punch? Hell yeah! Inside Out was a great single. Can you do FNAF impressions? Wait. FNAF impressions... I can do the FNAF 1 animatronics. I had my own iterations of the FNAF 1 animatronics that were very, I would say either PG-13 or R-rated. But they weren't the typical ones that you'd expect. I made a cartoon called Taking 5 Nights Off. And I had Freddy. I said, Barney, you fucking prick. I'm the star of the fucking... Shut the fuck up, Chloe. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. She's whispering lasagna like the 13 kid from Alton Towers. Stop. She's gonna keep doing it, and I am actually feeling really, really uncomfortable. Stop doing that.
Kick her in the ass.
Please. Bonnie, you fucking prick. Why do you have to steal the fucking show? It's just my steal. This is my spiel, you fucking Yetagatusukitsukashi. And then I have Bonnie who's like, hey, damn, hey, we don't get paid shit. I'm Bonnie, we don't get paid shit. And then Foxy, well, we're just a typical pirate. I'm depressed. And then Chica. It's funny because everybody thought of this female voice for Chica. But I thought she was like the craziest one of the crowd, so I always thought, no, I'm so fucking hungry. So those were my iterations. And then Golden Freddy was it was a blend of hello friends and hello friends distorted to put together. So I can't do a proper impression of Golden Freddy. Proper my own thing. Do you ever meet other famous YouTubers at your life? Of course I have. And they're all my friends. I would like to think so anyway. You ever heard of a game called Night in the Woods? Yeah, it seems okay. Walking Dead is kinda relevant. Is it though? It's not really. Not enough to be game-changing. And I'd want to put my emphasis on game-changing material. I don't want to be putting stuff on like you think it's relevant and the world doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's a very, very weird time for us. The Walking Dead as a TV series is fine, but we're not known for TV series songs. Plus, the Telltale games are finished. So, and they were finished a while ago. You ever watch a guy called Ola England? Nope. Face Me in Tetris? Nope. You know I'd whoop your ass. What are you hoping to get for Christmas this year? Some socks. I don't really think of Christmas. I don't know if it's a thing. Me and Chris, I don't think we really think of Christmas the same way as you guys do now.
How so?
Like, we don't think of Christmas as, like, about the gifts that we get, in a way. We sort of,
Well,
like,
yeah.
it's more about family. and
Adults.
stuff. Yeah, we're adults now. We're kind of like, we do it for the younger siblings.
Well, because like people ask me these things like, "Yo, what do you want for Christmas?" I'm just like, I don't know. At this point, I've bought everything I would want.
Yeah, at the point where you've become an adult, you kind of earn your own money, and it's sort of like, you get everything you want, really. Like for me,
At least within that year, yeah.
having a YouTube career like I have right now is like, I don't need anything from anybody else because I'm always buying my own stuff. If I want a Switch Lite, I'll go buy it. If I want a new TV, I'll go buy it. If I want hamsters, like I just did, I'll go buy them. They're my best friends right now, are these little hammy hams. So I don't want to take them out yet either. I think they've been up most of the night. They're nocturnal, so. But yeah, for us, we're adults. We don't really think about that much. So we spend most of our Christmases with our younger siblings, or my daughter, so to speak. On my end, we do it for the younger people in our family who still have that Christmas spirit. You know, they're not old enough to kind of get what they want, so the spirit is still in them. So for me, Christmas for me only means two things: family and Steam sales. Quite literally, that's been the same way since 2015. Well, 2014, I guess, because that was my first experience with Steam sales. So since then, so about 5-6 years. Hoy, me and my friends love your videos. Thank you very much, Femnix the Dark Wind, for the $2 donation, or $1.99. Thank you so much for that. And we hope
Fire Blast says, you mentioned Sonic earlier. Is there a song or soundtrack you liked from the games?
Oh my god. Well, Chris sent me Crush 40's album.
Yeah, I gave him the Driving Through Forever, the recent compilation album.
Oh yeah. And I think
Crush 40 is awesome.
some of my favorites on him there. Watch Me Fly, I think was a good one. And Open Your Heart.
Haha. Well, you probably have sentimental attachment to Open Your Heart.
Yes, definitely.
Because you had a Dreamcast.
That and it's a bop. I think it's a bop.
It is a good one.
I like it.
I've been listening to All Hail Shadow a lot lately, and that one's from Sonic 06.
Shit.
My favorite is What I'm Made Of from Sonic Heroes, because Sonic Heroes is actually one of my favorite of the 3D games.
Chaos 6's battle theme from Sonic Adventure with Amazeballs.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. Merry Christmas to you too, Pikachu. Confirm gotcha. That's a long name. I'm just here after last night. God, last night was horrible. Well, I'm sorry. But hey, we're here, so it's cool. Would you ever attend a convention in Spokane, Washington?
Washington.
If there was ever
Are there conventions in Spokane, Washington?
I mean, whatever the case. I mean, if
I've
you
never
guys
heard of it.
go to the PR of the convention that's nearby, then hit them up. We might do something.
I mean, I think this is a question we were always answering. We have to give the same answer, which is if you want Will and us to go to your local convention, you have to ask your convention to have us.
Yeah. Can I join your Discord server? We put a link in the chat several times.
It's probably long gone at this point. It usually pops up every once in a while, so watch out for that, everybody.
Yeah, we always have a Discord server link pop up every now and then. If we didn't want you to join the server, we wouldn't have put the link in a public place. Think about that. So
Ah.
no, we don't want you in. No jokes. We want you. We're fine. You can come in. Okay, you can come in. It's absolutely cool. I've been wondering, how was your trip to my homeland, Maryland? Cold. Very, very, very cold. Because it was winter in Maryland. That's where MagFest was.
I miss MagFest.
But I also don't miss how cold it was.
Well, sure, but I enjoyed MagFest as a convention and just as like get together.
Yeah. Do you... Yeah, you don't need to call me by that. Just because you call me by that, I'm not answering your question. Why do you remaster some songs? Sometimes it's obligation. Otherwise, we don't really have a reason. It's just, I kind of like this, I'll just do it. We never do things out of peer pressure. And we never do things out of being asked to do so. We do it on our own merits. Got any tips for an inspired music artist? I'm trying to think about this.
Practice.
Practice makes perfect. You're gonna suck a few times, but you'll learn from those sucky mistakes, and you'll get better over time. Sit by a metronome, learn how to rhythmically time yourself. Sit by a piano, learn the notations. Become pitch perfect. Then you can call out a note as it happens, and it will definitely help with your writing skills. Just gonna time you out. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Let me try that again. There we go. You make inspiring music. Greetings from Bolivia.
Olivia.
Well, thank
Bolivia.
you. Bolivia. What do you think of going into 2020? Determination. I've got a lot of determination.
It's gonna be a good year. We have a lot of fun stuff coming out in 2020.
As far as my own personal life goes, I'm scared. Very, very scared. But as far as the channel goes, my little babu, I've got a hamster here. So a pretty unorthodox way of bringing out my hamster, but every time I try to do it with my hand, they think it's food. So I use this ball, so they climb into the ball. And out comes little Iris. This little bundle of joy has been helping me out so much. You're alive, baby. You're alive. Hello, sunshine. This is Iris. Now, Megara is still asleep at the moment, but we can't bring her out yet, that's why, so I'm gonna do this real quick, because you might not be able to fully see it, but look, just sort of pushes herself up here, then goes down. She sometimes likes to go all the way up and down, and if you get the rare opportunity, she sometimes likes to sort of nestle up on my cheeks, etc. I'll keep answering questions as they go along, though. Will you do a video?
It's a Discord link for those who wanted it. Go now.
There you go. Anybody wanting to come into the server, that's the place to go. Will I ever make a video on how I make songs? Probably not.
Not every song that's produced is the same, which is kind of why making a how-to doesn't really make any sense.
Sit on top of here. There we go. Should have seen your face when you put that hamster on your chest. My face?
I'm assuming that's what they mean.
What did I pull? How long have you been with your girlfriend? Nearly a year now.
Hamsters aren't really meant for traveling, you know?
Yeah, sadly these little things won't be able to make it across seas. Yep, been together for 10 months. What is your least favorite song that you've made? I guess that's easy. It's Time to Die. And I Stay Determined. Yeah, those are my least favorite. Also, will be a big part when you visit. Oh yeah, Akira will be a big part when you visit. Yes. Pretty sure that's the case. How you doing? How you doing?
Yes, they are dwarf hamsters.
There we go. There we go. And then, come on here. Oh, your legs sort of slipped. There we go. These things are very, very affectionate. This one's very still as well. So like, doesn't normally like to explore these totally crazy places. It just needs a lot of love. I love that bit in the Showdown Bandit song just simply because it was like improv. Sorry I'm like completely straying away from the whole Q&A thing here. It's just, these are my babies, you know? Little baby. You have a bearded dragon? Oh my god, I've always wanted one. She also likes hugs every now and then. She sort of steps up on top of my finger and then rests herself there for 5 seconds and then brings herself back down again. It's hard to tell, like... Save that thing a bit, make it back down. Don't you? Alright. I'm gonna put this little back. Okay. Music's a bit too loud, is it? Okay, well I turned that... Well, no, hang on. Alright, there we go. Damn boy, he's thick. Yeah, the hamster I would say.
Damn, boy, that's a big-ass boy.
That's a big-ass boy. I've been wondering for a while now, where did you get the shirt that has the belts on the shoulders? I got it, it was a limited edition one, so you can't find it anywhere now. But it was on, fuck. What was that goth shop? Sophie sent me the link at one point. Sophie, you know the name
Hot
of the
Topic?
place. No, it wasn't Hot Topic, no. No, definitely not. Rebels Market. It was on Rebels Market at one point, but can't find it anymore. And if you can, send me the link, because mine's breaking, and I kind of need it. I'm gonna have.
I'd honestly like to get myself a gold suit jacket.
They have some really good jackets on store there. It's great.
Oh, do they?
What's the name of your other hamster?
We grew up
So,
in the Hot Topic generation.
yeah. Let's see. What's the name of your other hamster? Okay, so both my hamsters' names. One of them, the black one is Iris, and the blonde one is Megara. I never thought about it that way, but it resembled my hair colors during a period of time. Never thought about it that way. Crazy. Hey, did you see that out of context account on Twitter? I know you made it. I know you didn't. Will you dye your hair again? No, not for a long while if I ever do.
We established this.
Yeah. I reckon.
hair's too thin.
I reckon there's some newer viewers coming in, so I guess that makes sense. Why do you hate I Stay Determined? Lazily written and lazily executed, and was done out of peer pressure. Make a pacifist song or you're dead to me. So, obviously I'm not gonna have too many kind feelings about that, am I? You're not gonna hold a gun to my head and tell me, hey, you're gonna like this song whether you like it or not. And that's already contradictory in itself. Will you dye it again? I've said I won't dye my hair again, and if I do, it won't be for a while. And you have no excuses then, because I actually said it 30 seconds ago. So, how long does it take for you to create one song? Depends on the song. Can sometimes take years. Can sometimes take a day. Just depends on when I'm feeling it. Are you planning to play Modern Warfare? I played it with Dex on DW Daily. We've played Modern Warfare, the new remastered version, on DW Daily. Go check out the first episode on here right now. Can we see a Breaking Benjamin cover in the future? Maybe. Maybe. We're not totally sure. Are you gonna play Day Shift at Freddy's 3? Probably not. It's not like we don't hate it. It's not like we hate it. It's just not something on our mind, really. I don't know. What are the Sonic games you played when you were younger? Definitely all the adventures. Heroes.
I played the original. I like 2.
Yeah, I played 2. I didn't play 1.
I didn't play 1 until later. 2 was my first Sonic game.
I want to do the Dark of You with you. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, we were thinking of doing the Dark of You. Breaking Benjamin cover. It was off the new album Ember, which is a really cool album, by the way. Check it out. Have you ever played The Joy of Creation? I think I did once, and it was both on one video and one stream, and on both of them, didn't like it. Like, it's not that wait, no, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. It was too RNG, so that development team is notorious for their unbalanced RNG. And I love them to pieces because they make some great content, but I don't know, RNG games are just not really my thing. Do you think you will release Sky High anytime soon? Yes, the Diva song. I want that. I definitely want that released near the beginning of 2020. Near the beginning, I would love that to just be out there and done. Because the song's finished. It's been finished for a whole year. Nobody's wanting to make shit for it though. God! So, we'll figure it out. That's my one gripe about the songs I have. It's like, well, I had one. What's going on here? Oh, Baldy. Right. Okay. But to be fair, we needed to stay on top. And Overwatch was not going to secure us quite a lot in the position that we were in. And then we were going to release it sort of like near the back end of this year, but it was during a point where Blizzard was looking pretty naff. You know, their whole controversy that happened. So we held off for a while and waited until they weren't exactly in that water anymore. Same with Bendy, to be fair, because Kindly Beast was under hot water for a bit, and I personally believe they're pulling themselves out of it now. I've spoken behind the scenes, and they seem to be getting out of it now. So we held off for that reason, because, you know, we didn't want to make something and have the public shun us at the same time, which is kind of ironic because that's all they could ever fucking ask for. It's so funny. So we held off just for that reason. Oh, I thought I had a cameo, but it was actually Snapchat. They have the same notification logo. Can you please make a Frozen 2 song? Lamau. No. Did you ever play Persona 5? Nope, I have not played Persona, because not really my kind of game. Sorry, guys. Is it hard to stay serious while singing You're Mine? It was hard at the beginning, because it wasn't even something we were planning on doing. But at the beginning, it was a fresh time. So when I first was doing it, I know when I was doing it, sometimes I'd be muted, but the rest of the DA crew and some friends would be in the call, and they'd know that I was doing something stupid, so they'd inadvertently laugh. But there were some times where they'd also hear me doing it, and they'd laugh too, which also I laughed. But then as it started going along, we had fun throughout. But it got easier to do. I could do it with a straight face later on. But then looking back at it and all the works we did. And then I think it was nearing the end of the lyric video when Christian was like, could you just give me 2 little sound bites or something? And I was in the hotel room in Virginia where I was when I met Sophie. And we went in the hotel. And I think it was just the idea that I had to try and stay quiet because it was late at night. But I was still like, and then I had that legitimate laughter at the very end. That was legitimate laughter because I was trying to keep myself quiet from laughing. But I couldn't because it was a funny time. And then we released it. So yeah, it was a fun one for us. Have you ever messed up on a song and you've had to restart the entire project? No. Usually if I'm not happy with something, I'll wait. And I'll keep the instrumental. So I wouldn't necessarily start the entire project. I'm usually very happy with the instrumental. That's a good sign for me getting into my lyrics. But if I'm not happy with the lyrics, I guess I'll start from the lyrics again, but I won't start the whole song again. Because I've already got an instrumental. I'll be like, I'll use that some other time. Are you going to upload another Minecraft video? Probably not. What are your Christmas plans? See family. So that'll be fun. Also, I just want to preface, guys, just because we're not releasing a Minecraft video and we're not releasing a FNAF video or anything like that, doesn't mean we're any worse, okay? Like, I want you to try and get used to the rest of our material as well, because we put the same amount of logic and the same amount of heart and humor into those other videos, and we really gratefully appreciate it if you actually check those out as well, because it's not about the game, it's about the creator doing the game. That's why you came to us. It wasn't because of the game, it was because of us. Okay? And we want to just preface that just because we're not doing any of this stuff doesn't mean we're not doing anything else, because we are. We're doing so many other things. We just hope for you to keep on top of us, please. Are you planning to make a video in what you say about your 2020 plan? No, because I've already made the 2020 plan video. I guess. It's right here, the Q&A. So, hi.
Yeah.
Where's my hamster song? You're not getting one. Any advice on screaming? Do it from the diaphragm. It's really all I can advise. Hello, Will. My name is I liked your album Goliath. I hope to hear your next album. Resurrection makes me want to hear. Okay, nice, awesome. You're very lucky, and it's admirable to see that. Okay, thank you. That means a lot. Hey, Will, have you watched an episode of My Little Pony? Yeah, I watched a little bit of it and then I got bored. Check your DMs when you get the chance. Okay, Sophie.
Who is that, Dan?
What did you send? Sophie, these shirts are not the same shirt. Sadly. They're not the same shirt. It's not special. It's not special. It's not the point. Cut the card from the living tombstone. Alright, what significance does it have with this? I'm just asking you. Just serious here. You seem to have spouted a lot of random stuff. What significance does it have here? You're giving me... Wait a minute, I think I found it! Wait, is it? You know what? It's not exact, but it's similar. No, is it? I'll pull out my other shirt for reference. But if that is the one, thank you so much, sweetie. What's your favorite kind of music? Music's music to me. If it's a bop, it's a bop. I don't have a favorite genre. I have a specialty in my own profession, which is metal and rock, but if you looked at my Spotify playlist, you'd be baffled by how many different genres I have to wade through. You do and don't look blonde at the same time. It's probably the lighting. What do you plan on Christmas? My family? Taking a long-ass break from content? Maybe being a bit of a PR? Speaking with my friends? Really, I think we're all just kind of planning that for our Christmas break. Just spend time with family. and just
Yeah.
take a break from everything.
Want to get a video out before I leave, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Sonic Boom video, the one I've been working on.
Oh yes, on Chris's channel. On Chris's channel, he's got some Sonic videos up there already.
You can go check them out right now.
You just have that saved on a note document or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
we go.
I just had it. I have it as a copy paste, so I don't do anything else.
Are you gonna stick to the same style that you used in Story of Goliath? Style is in my clove set, my hair, or doing that for future albums? Doing that for future albums, I might do, I might not. But as for style, this is my usual casual wear. Just a regular shirt, the hairstyle that you see, just regular aperture. Maybe I've got a necklace now, so I guess that's the thing. Why? Why what? If you've got no context behind your why, then why are you asking why? Why? You know? I've already answered if I'm making another song of JT music. No plans, but if it ever came up, here we go. Will you do another live the end of the year? Maybe. I know that at least New Year's Eve I'm not gonna be indoors. I'm actually gonna be at fucking what is it? A metal bar with a bunch of friends, so that'd be cool. If you like Baldi's Basics, it's a game jam. It did good for what it did.
Is the
but,
full version even released yet?
No, it's not. There's still demo stuff on the Kickstarter, but it's not been fully released yet. Like, every now and then, backers of the Kickstarter will get demos. That's another reason why I haven't been able to release any content, because the Kickstarters get it, and I didn't back the Kickstarter, so I don't get a special copy to show you guys. Inevitably, that's just for the people who backed it. So, get content from them, but I'm just waiting for the full game to come out. What's your favorite Scream you've done? Cold Man, I would say, was a big contender, and Why Do We Hold were some great moments of screaming. Because Cold Man was one of the songs where I pulled off the highest scream that I ever did, which was for the Take Your Shit and Walk Right Out the Front Door. But Why Do We Hold was the longest scream that I'd done. But they were powerful nonetheless. They were great takes, so I guess those. Are you gonna release another Christmas song? Nah,
Not this year.
not this year. Can we do a Has Been Hotel song? No, I don't do songs for just about anything.
That's strange. That's probably the strangest request I've ever heard.
The strangest, yeah, like, because of how strange it is, no. Please say, oh, cheers, mate, let's get smashed. Did you like that? Sweet. More Iris merch? We might do. Might do in the future.
Get your coffee mugs.
Ooh, coffee mugs would be cool. I've got my coffee mugs. What do you think about the new Sonic in the Sonic movie? 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So happy with it. I was
I
on the fence. I was on the
theaters.
fence with the old one. Like, I was acceptant of it. It was fine. I think everybody
Yeah.
was in that sort of, like.
Well,
even-
you and I were up late to catch the new trailer with the
Yeah.
design and everything.
when we
were
saw it.
pumped.
Oh, it's made me love it even more.
Because we grabbed a foreign trailer, and then like I think 30 minutes after that, the American trailer came up, and we watched that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I have an official theater use poster for the movie, so take that.
That's right. Yeah, he's got a fucking poster of the official one from cinemas.
Yeah. Yep.
Sat in his room. That's
Indeed.
amazing. So
Sure.
definitely can tell how excited we are about the Sonic movie.
Or which one of us is more excited than the other, you know?
True. What are your plans for after Christmas break? Sitting still for a bit. And then New Year's. And
A
then back
vacation
to work
from
for me.
vacation.
like January the 3rd is when Dex comes back, so I think on the 6th of January we'll start recording for our DW Daily again. But as far as soon as New Year's is done for my end, I'm getting back to DAGames, just working non-stop on it again. At least until I go on holiday again, because it turns out I need a lot of holidays to get vibes. The life of a musician. Do you know the band Salem? No, I do not. Any advice on adding grit to clean vocals? I don't know how to ever describe it. That's the problem. I really don't know how to describe it. I guess try and tighten your vocal cord. I guess. I don't know. Just act like you're shouting, I guess. I really don't know how to describe it. And I will never, ever know how to describe it. That's the problem. I will never know. That's the thing. Ever were interested in Pokemon Sword and Shield? I've got Sword. I did art for
I need to
Sword.
figure out what the difference is before I buy one.
Oh, the difference? Okay.
Yeah, because, you know, with Pokemon games, they have, like, different Pokemon for different shit.
Well, the only differences in Sword and Shield are at least one gym leader is different, and the legendaries are different.
I see.
Really, there's not much else, other than, like, you can get an Alolan Ponyta. Not an Alolan. Some sort of, like, that cotton candy colored Ponyta.
I do like that Ponyta.
That's in Shield. But there's a different one for Sword. So there's those three reasons that make it different. Otherwise, it's the same game. They need to stop making Pokemon games. No, let me enjoy my Pokemon games. Thank you very much. Let people do what they want. Have you considered singing with Jonathan Young? Hell yeah. Definitely a consideration. Do you know if and when Iris Goliath's Throne Deluxe will be released? Already mentioned this. You have to go back to the beginning of the stream to hear about it. What's your favorite song you made? I can't tell you that. I can tell you which one I hated, but I can't tell you which one I love. Because they're all, you know, for the most part, are pretty valuable in my journey. Do you know Serpello? Yes. But I won't do his impression. Because he's a great guy, but I can never amount to that.
There.
You know.
Oh!
Yo. Yo. I hate the time to die yet. Alright, see you later, Samantha. How long does it take you to make a song? As I've said, it can take anywhere up to years to a day. It's relevant
Ooh, I like
depending
this
on the song.
question.
Huh?
System Bias says, who do you want to be in Smash Bros. For DLC 5? So, who's a fighter you want to see for that pack?
$1.99. Thank you very much, System Bias. As for that question, oh fuck. I will always want Crash. I will always want Crash. I don't know, it's just something like, I don't know. I feel as though he was a big franchise. Considered one of the many mascots of Sony. And they did start posting stuff on the Switch stores. And, you know, they did have stuff for the Game Boy back in the day when Crash and Spyro did their thing. So, and he's got enough movesets. So I guess Crash for me. What about you, Chris?
I would like Spyro, especially since they just ported Spyro Reignited to Switch. I think it would make sense.
Yeah.
There's a lot, like, the thing is, with who they've been announcing, because, you know, the last one we got was Terry from Final Fight, and, or Fatal Fury, whatever the fuck it's called. But we got Terry, we got Banjo and Kazooie, we got, Joker and, Hero from Dragon Quest. So it's been a strange, like, some of them are things that people have been really wanting, and others are just like, huh, I guess he's here, sort of thing. I would also like Doomslayer. I think Doomslayer would be fun.
Yeah, Doomslayer would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we technically got Sans. We want to count that.
Let's see. What is the question that you hate
Also,
the most?
remember
when people
everyone
ask
that like
What is the question that you hate the most when people ask you? When's Goliath's Thrones Deluxe Edition coming out? Or
I was gonna say, what's the
when
worst
are
question?
you
That
making?
one.
Are
The
you
one
gonna
you just
make a
asked.
has-been hotel song? I can't do it. Like probably
Nikolai
the most cliche
Hillis.
questions, really. Like it's not as if I hate them. It's
Anything
just they
that's
come
like,
up.
you know, easily to find the answer to, especially if like, you know, you have a Q, like an FAQ, don't you?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I don't really have a default place for an FAQ right now.
To get this question out of the way, because I know the answer. Purple Diamond guy says, "Are you going to sell vinyls?" Will and I have talked about it. I want to do it. He wants to do it. The problem is finances, because pressing anything on vinyl is a lot of money, and in order because I've looked into many different ways that we could do it, because like I said, I want to do it, and I know Will would also be open to doing it, but it's all about that it costs a lot of money to press things on vinyl.
Yeah.
And if we were to press anything on vinyl, it would definitely be Eternal Swing. I think it's the most fit on vinyl. And the problem is, because Eternal Swing is natively not a very big album, it's an EP, that in order for us to finance enough vinyl pressings to meet a certain criteria of demand, we would have to sell them for like $40 a piece in order to even a small amount of a profit. And this apartment is just like, I don't know if that's fair, because $40 is a lot of money for a lot of people. So it has been on our mind, but as of right now, there are no plans. But that could change if our financial situations, you know, are different in 2020. Or hell, if a company comes to us and says, "Hey, we'd like to press Eternal Swing on vinyl," then that would be the only way we would do it. But as far as us doing it ourselves, probably not.
I kind of want to ask about Follow, Greet, Wave, Repeat. Did you get anyone else to do the instrumental break in the middle of the song? No, that was all me. That was all me. There will be a new Crash game next year, probably for the upcoming PS5. It's been rumored. There's plenty of leaks going around. You know what? I'm excited. I'm excited if there is one.
Honestly, I think they should just do remakes of Crash games that people already like, as opposed to trying to do a new one. I don't. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, Twinsanity, I know is a fan favorite, so that could probably use a remake.
But I think
Nikolai Hillis.
I think this is also. Well, no. I think this is also a perfect time. Just before we go on, I think this is a perfect time for Activision to like flex their muscles a bit, because they've been able to prove that they know Crash now. At least with the games that have been coming out recently, it's clear that they've known throughout now what Crash is like. Can they put that to the test with a new game? So I wouldn't be out of the bloom if they made a new game, but I still want Twinsanity as a remaster. That was
it should be at least a
or something. You know what? Something to replace Wrath of Cortex, because that game had so much potential, and it fell under because of poor execution.
Well, they could always do a remake of Wrath of Cortex and fix its flaws.
Yeah, that's really
there's
like
that possibility.
possibility.
I would say if you're going to go into making a new Crash, you got to kind of wean into it by still doing remakes of some of the older titles. But again, specifically the ones that people like, or the ones that could really use a new coat of paint, like Wrath of Cortex could use a bit of an upgrade, have some of its issues fixed and stuff like that.
Yeah. Nikolai Hillis, because you were mentioning, super chatted $5.
Yeah.
With a question. Have you played or heard of a game called Bloodstained or Ritual of the Night? Also, good job with the new album, Goliath's Throne. Thank you very much for that. I've heard of Bloodstained, I guess. I don't know.
Bloodstained is fun.
There's a lot of games that have blood in it in the title.
It's the Castlevania style game. There's two versions, if I remember correctly. Bloodstained is the 8-bit version, which is really more of like a mini game. Like, it's not like a full game. And Ritual of the Night, or whatever it's called, that's the 3D games, but it's done in like a side-scrolling kind of like Symphony of the Night kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's very much a love letter to Castlevania. As a fan of Castlevania, I think the game is great.
Yeah. Will you remake the DAGames? Everybody keeps saying melody. Get it right. Medley. There's a complete difference between a melody and
I don't think the medley
medley.
needs a remake.
And no, it won't be getting a remake. I think maybe what they were asking is, am I gonna make another medley? Which, probably, if I get the vibe for it. Because I could do, but I also need to feel it. I need to really feel it. And I don't feel it right now. So, maybe next year? Who knows? From sense of nostalgia, you will play an old game. I don't get what that question is. From sense of nostalgia, you will play an old game. In old game. Do you mean... I don't know what that means. Rephrase that, please. If a fan makes a game and requests that you should play it, will you do it? No, I don't do it for everyone. Would you be willing to have a part in a project I'm going to work on in February? I have Facebook and TikTok. Not really. I'm okay for now. How long is the stream going to be? You know what, actually, probably, I don't know. Soon I might end it. In case if you're new...
Oh, we've been on for 2 hours, so it's pretty good length.
BFDI has been like... has probably spent the past hour and a half obsessively trying to get me to know about Battle for Dream Island. I don't care, man. I don't really care. Like, it's a thing that you like, that's awesome, you do it. But honestly, I don't really... If I've not answered it once before, I won't answer it again. Have you ever thought about playing bass alongside guitar in your songs? I've tried, and it hurts my fingers a lot. I don't think I'm quite there yet. I'm learning bass on the side. I know how to play it, but I can't play it for long durations, which is kind of what I need when I'm doing recordings that I'm trying to make sound right. So maybe in the future. Also, hi, Music Live. How you doing, buddy? Might go back to sleep. You were up pretty early, to be fair. Thanks for sharing your time. Yeah, no worries. Will do music streams again? Yeah. I've already told you, dude. I've already said. You've said it before. I'm gonna put you on a timeout just so you get the hint. I've already said. What's your favorite instrument? Guitar. Or no, drums. Stop asking me questions that have multiple answers that I have. Shit. What are some tips you have for finding inspiration? Sit still for a while, listen to some music. Maybe go on the
Watch
plane,
the ceiling fan.
stay away for a bit, and just be like, oh, and there you go. But don't take inspiration from just the one sauce. I see many people who are always like, DAGames is the only person that inspires me to make music. Wrong. Don't do that, because you'll just sound like me.
Widen your palette.
Take after so many, huh? Widen
Widen your palette.
You said? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. Chrissy Cat Gaming super chatted with 7 ZAR Zar. Don't know what currency that is, but still, thank you. That means a lot. I forgot it was Friday. Yeah, it is. Haven't you thought about an Iris medley? No, there's no point. When you have nostalgia, do you play old games or childhood games? Oh, okay. They're the same thing. Old games are childhood games for me. So I guess both. There's another Outlast game in the works. I mentioned before the stream, like fully initiated, I think, that Outlast is working on Outlast Trials, which I'm super excited for. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Santa Claus is real. I don't know, Chris, you want to take the helm on that one?
So anyway, next question.
Any thoughts on the Rise of Skywalker? Is that the newest one that I went to see? Right?
Yeah,
That what it's called?
you saw it. How do you
loved
forget
it.
the name already?
They all have weird names. They all sound similar. So I'm very lost on words. But the movie itself, I loved it. I personally loved it, and I judge a movie based on what feeling I get when I get out of it. My feeling was great, so I loved the movie. That won't be the same for all of you. Just go in with an open mind, and should be okay. What song do you think was the hardest? I've already answered that. I think Diamond in the Rough, maybe. What is the most hateful comment you have ever seen? They usually involve death threats. They're usually the ones that we can't handle. Being a suicide victim myself, I take those kind of comments very seriously. But I'm learning restraint, at least, so I know when not to read that stuff. Don't you really get tired because of songs? You can get tired, but I'll never stop loving it. I think, you know, this is why it's always wise to take a little break every now and then. I hope the question will doesn't bother you, but what is Iris's next song? I don't have anything written at the moment. Sorry, bud. Do you prefer singing with others or by yourself? Much like playing games, I also like to sing with others. So, definitely. What inspired you to become a singer or artist? I saw a bunch of people doing it in my school. I'm like, I can do that. So I did. Do you like game or making songs more? I like gaming. I like gaming more. You are forgetting me. Okay, well, I'll forget you even more. What songs have you not played live yet that you really want to play live? Let's have a look for my discography. I would say Baldi's Basics. Doom is one of them. Monster Hunter. The Outlast song, Lost in the Dark. Oh, wait, I've already done the Zelda song. That's true. Looking for a Showdown. I want to perform that one. And Diamond in the Rough. I reckon for my next live shows, I'm going to be doing more newer material and try and span on the time that I have. So for too many games, I know we have an hour. So I'm going to be doing things like Diamond in the Rough, Looking for a Showdown, We Won Out, possibly some older material, the Baldi's Basics song if we can find a way to censor it enough and do it funnily. Right, buddy, I'm going to have to time you out because you keep asking the Goliath Throne Deluxe one when I specifically said it, and I know you're unintentionally trying to trigger me on that one, so I'm going to time you out, and if you do it again, I will ban you. Simple. What's your favorite song that you make? Again, I don't have many. They're all kind of some of my favorites. Looking for a Showdown is a really good tune. Thank you very much for that, dude. The Baldi song shall not be censored. I beg to differ, dude, because, you know, some younger people have their parents with them who like to watch our material. We don't want to look like bad people. So, we may have to do that. If we find an 18 plus gig, then, you know, we'll let all censors off. But, like if we do, what is it, a DAGames live, and we have two versions of a live show in the same stadium, like one's more for a comedy session, which is all around family friendly with a few songs, and then a whole 18 plus, where we do the same thing, but it's basically a kid's version, adult version of the same thing. The tune is more edgy, wild than Shadow the Hedgehog. It's not edgy. Although, oh wait, you said Baldi's Basics, you're mine. I think you meant that in satirical jest. Will you forget me? I'm going to rage mode. Okay, go in rage mode then. Waving at you from Philippines. Hello, Philippines. Can you sing Press Start Together live? I mean, that will probably be a song in the future to do in live. I ever played The Last of Us. I never finished it, but I did play a little bit of it. I did like it. So, it has two of my favorite actors in there. Troy Baker and Nolan North. So, great stuff. That's why I also like Uncharted. Thanks for liking Press Start Together, dude. It means a lot. What's your favorite Sonic character? Sonic. Sorry, but I'm always a favorer of the main character. How can I join the server? Click the link. Yay. How can I... Oh, wait, I already answered that. Who's an artist you'd love to collab with? Oh, God. You know, not in the nerdcore scene, but I would love to collab with Howard Jones from Killswitch Engage. No shit, I would love that. Maybe David Draymond from Disturbed. But I guess, like, in the YouTube scene, I know I'd want to do something with Jonathan Young. Nate Wants to Battle as well.
I would love to see that.
I'd like to do something with Nate Wants to Battle. Hopefully. I mean, that'd be really cool. I love to do so. It'd be awesome. Trying to think who else. Probably somebody who's not even a nerdcore musician. Like 8-Bit Ryan. He's a drummer, but he's a Let's Player by trait. So, like, but he's a proper drummer, so I might get him as a session drummer for one of our songs. Down the line. We'll see about it, though. And also, I'd like to eventually do a guitar song, like a song with a guitar in that has Maiden, because I know he does guitar. So I would like to eventually jam out something with him down the line. That'd be pretty sweet. Kill Switch Engage is amazing. Loved how they worked with Howard on their recent album. Oh yes, such an iconic moment for metal. That was metal history right there. What song is currently playing? Die 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 is the Reaper song from Overwatch. What's your favorite food or drink? Pizza, pizza, pizza. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Can you give us a spoiler song? No. I know what you guys like to do. You like to eat up songs, like, you know, start making like MIDI recreations and try to stay on top of it, even though it's probably the worst thing you can ever do because it doesn't even prepare you. Joe says, you ever licked a cat's asshole?
Well.
No. I don't think I ever have. But if I ever do, then there we go. Oh, hi Sophie. Hi Mrs. Went to sleep, but comes out when my brother gets summoned. I see your priorities here. I see your fucking priorities here. Spicy. Is it spicy? There we go. Well, I know you've tried it, so maybe there you go. What did you feel when you did Have It Be That Game and Going Away? Have It Be That Game is awesome. And it says Going Away. That was very crazy. Everyone comes out for Uncle Joe. Are you sure about that, friendo? Pizza is my favorite food for me too. It is a great delicacy. It's a great delicacy. Also, Joe, are you at Mum's at the moment? Because, like, if you are, Mum said that it was wiser for me to come up tomorrow. But, like, she said I'm still welcome up regardless. But it's like, what do you think? Mod stuff? Anal. Had to help with mod stuff. Yeah, I'm just having a look at the mod stuff now. Why do I hear Die 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 in the background? Because it's my song, fucking... There you go! And now you're hearing the Reinhardt song, Wrath of a Titan. How fun is DW Daily? Very fun. Come whenever you fancy, bro. I've got horrendous man flu, so I'm just sitting about dying. Well, Mum recommends that I should wait it off for everybody to feel better, like Saturday, like tomorrow. So I don't really know. Plus I need to make arrangements for my little hammies. Like I need to clean out their cage and everything before I come up, so I can either do that tonight or if you were me, a healthy boy, coming up to somebody's house and everybody's sick, because apparently that's the case, everybody's been feeling sick. What would you recommend for me to do? Stay as far away as possible, or ride through it? I'll ask her in a minute. Okay, yeah, sweet man. Will you play just shakes and beats? Not really. Dude, this song is underrated. I guess, is it? Because, like, it did really well. It did really, really well, so I'm not suspect to believe that it's done too bad. But maybe, like, if you compare it to the big popular ones that we've done, then any song would be underrated, I guess. I guess that's a no to my question. Okay, take it as a no. What do you like better, Darko or 8-Bit Ryan? Never, ever ask me that question. Ever again. Because they are both one and the same. They are the same person. No, I'm kidding. I love them both equally. Love you too, Sophie. Love you too. Does Goliath's throne take place in a certain time period, or is it up for interpretation? No time period specified. I more mean that people barely talk about it anymore. I guess so. 20 Mexican dollars by Miss Corey. Thank you so much. Hey Will, do you watch series very often? Final Space is something that I recently watched. I'm waiting for the new season of Rick and Morty to be available over on our end without having to watch it pirate-wise, because I really don't like doing pirate stuff anymore. Chowder and SpongeBob are some there as well, so that's a cool thing. And South Park. So yeah, I guess quite a lot of different things. You had your chance, Purple Diamond Guy. You had your chance. I already answered this question, and you keep asking it, and I've told you to stop asking it, but you're refusing. So, hiding you from the channel. Sorry, dude. Will you make a FNAF 2 song? No, I don't think so. I'm afraid. Do you like fish? Fucking love fish. I'm not your boyfriend. Have you watched Frozen 2? No, but from what I've heard of, it's great. Banned. Boom. Rip. Bam. Boom. Fuck off. It's like the Holy Trinity. Bam. Boom. Fuck off. Look, you made the viewers cry. Did I? I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Do you like Roblox? Nope, don't like it. Yeah, the Baldi song was the real song. The real deal. How about Doom Eternal? It's not out yet, but we are excited for it. We want to play it. We're going to do a quick fire round, guys, because we're probably going to go through for about 5 minutes and then finish off there and end the stream. What's your favorite song in Harvard Artist? Resurrection. I don't have one quite right. I mean, Why Do We Hold, I guess, whatever. Building a Fort is amazing. It's the best song in the world, and you know that. Do you Fortnite or no? Sometimes I do Fortnite. I do it if there's other friends around, but I haven't played it in a while. Can't fucking wait for Doom Eternal. Yeah, same. We've been waiting for this for so long, and every time they release some sort of exclusive footage, it sends us wild. We need it. We need it right now. Do you like cats? Do you mean the pets or the movie? Because I like pets, but not the movie. Do you have an accent? Accent? You mean accent?
I think they mean an accent.
What's your favorite SpongeBob
kind of
episode?
does. It's a hybrid.
Random World, I think, was a great one. What do you hope will happen in 2020? A lot of prosperity, a lot of happiness, a lot of preparation and determination, a lot of cool new projects in the works, both on DAGames and DW Daily. So that'll be cool. And more cameo appearances. By the way, $15 on cameo. You can get me to say whatever the hell you want. Shout out to your channel, a personal message, just some goofy stuff. I'm pretty much there for all your shout out needs. Do you have a favorite anime? Nope, I don't really watch anime at all. What are your favorite Onyx Colony songs? I don't really have a favorite Onyx Colony song, although if I had to think it off the top of my head, Tears Drop to the Ground, forget this. I like those. Do you will play Roblox? No, I don't want to play it. I already said that. What do you think about the Star Wars prequels? The prequels? Prequels? Do you mean 1, 2, and 3? Because, no. Do you listen to Five Finger Death Punch? If so, what's your favorite song? Back for More is one of my favorites. Back for More, Lift Me Up, and their new one, Inside Out. How long does it take to make one song? Anywhere from up to a year to a day, so it can be whenever. Why did he cancel 1, 2, 3 Slaughter Street 2? Because I ended up working on the instrumental work for their actual game, so it felt like a bias if I did another one, so no, I decided no. Might as well come up tomorrow. Okay. I'll definitely come up tomorrow then, so I'll prep everything. Tomorrow sounds like a better time, if that suits everybody else. I'll do that. Also, tell them I said hi. Tell them I said hi, because I love them. Fortnite song? No, but I'm doing a Battle Royale song, so that'll feature a lot of Battle Royale quirks like Fortnite and Blackout and PUBG and Tetris. Think you will play Warframe? Have you ever heard of DAGames? Yeah, man, I fucking hate it. You should unsubscribe and go to DW Daily and Aficionados, Chris. Hi, I'm from Russia.
Yeah.
You will travel to Europe like Thor. If you stop scaring me, maybe. If you're going to make a Doom Eternal song, what's the title? I don't have a title yet, and I don't think I ever will. But if I ever do, sweet. I'll tell him you said go fuck yourself. Fuck you, man. That wasn't what I said. Stop it. Stop it, man. What are you doing? Fucking go, man. Wait, what song from DAGames is your favorite? I don't know what my favorite is, but I know what my favorite is. Actually, I don't know what my favorite is. Like, any of the newer material, I guess. Big fan of your artwork, but anyway, 2 questions. 1, have you ever played Freedom Planet? No, I have not. I've seen Cotwall play it a few times. It seems alright. It just seems like a Sonic knockoff. If so, please make a song of it. Nope, I'm not doing it. 2, have you heard Through the Fire and the Flames? Who hasn't heard Through the Fire and the Flames? Fight me then. Alright, see you up there, man. See you up there. I'm gonna die, obviously, when I go up there. I'm gonna die, so. Goliath is a human? You figure that out. Do you remember me? I miss you. Oh. Yeah, you're from Too Many Games. I remember you. Good to see you, man. Hey, well, do you play any Nintendo games? Yes, I play all the Nintendo games on the Switch at the moment. You know, that's my favorite console, so yes. We ever play Terraria? I've already said no. What's your favorite Guitar Hero game? Guitar Hero 3. Have you saw the new SMS game? I think so. I might have done. Will, sing the Kindergarten 2 song you made that's like 10 seconds long. That's not a kindergarten song. That is not a kindergarten song. That is that song. Press start together. Don't even joke about it. Press start together. It's not a kindergarten song. Don't know why you would have even assumed it was, because there are no defining lyrics to that particular material, and it also says it in the title, and it also said it throughout the video. So, stop it. Do you ever listen to other musician YouTubers? Not all the time, but I sometimes subscribe to them so that I can keep up with their content and make sure I share it. You ever heard of Trevor Henderson? No, I've never heard of him. I'm sorry about that. Goliath's Throne is amazing. Thank you so much. Do a quick metal scream, please. Yeah, there you go. Can I swear? Fuck yeah, of course you can. Will, you ever come to Netherlands so I can give you cheese, tulips, and hugs? I don't think so. I want to come to the Netherlands, but I don't know when that'll happen. If there's a convention that comes on nearby in the Netherlands, stay tuned for that. Otherwise, I don't have a plan for it. Do you play Minecraft? We played it for about a month or 2, and then we stopped. We made a server for it as well. We might make it public for the Discord server that we're in. By the way, if you own the Discord server link, it is in the comment section, in the chat. If you want to come in here, we will have a Minecraft server ready for you guys soon. I want to say soon. I think it's almost working out the kinks. Thanks for that, Matt. That's awesome. You ever had a chance to tour with a famous singer or band, would you? Oh, fuck yeah. Also, I hope you're having a nice day. Thank you. Lala with the £5. On break from work and flying in with a £5. Have a good stream. Thank you very much, Lala. I hope you're having a good day at work, and stay strong. Will you want to make a DDLC song? Doki Doki Literature Club? We have something, but when that'll be made is beyond me. I could play Fire Emblem Free Houses. No, could you play Fire Emblem Free Houses? No, I don't really like Fire Emblem. What's your favorite song from Goliath? Mine is Bloody Ether. Good shout. Can I get a shout out? Nope, if you want a shout out, you get to come to Cameo. $15, you get to book me and get to say whatever the hell you want. Cameo.com/DAGames official, you get to say whatever the hell you want, like a motivational speech, a birthday message, a Christmas message. You get me to swear, say fuck, shit, and piss. You can say whatever you want. Cameo.com/DAGames official. Chloe Miller, $9.99. Your music has pulled me through the roughest patches of my life. You're amazingly talented and honest and role model me. Thank you so much for being an amazing human being, as honest and raw as you can be. Thank you so much, Chloe Miller. I really appreciate that. We try to be as best as we can throughout the channel, and we're going to continue that throughout the future. All the donations will go straight forward to our team to make sure we get to do amazing more content in the future. What inspired you to make DW Daily? Just 2 boys fighting. What was your favorite game? Probably Doom or Outlast. You know, no, what am I saying? Tetris, that's my favorite one. My god, my head. Yeah, I know, my head hurts too. Fight me. How's life? Life's good. You like breathing? Thanks for reminding me. Are there going to be any upcoming games you're excited for? Doom Eternal, as we've specified, and Outlast Trials. Holy lord, the speed of this lad. I'm trying to breathe. Just remind me to breathe and I'll be okay. Hell of a boss, Hasbin Hotel. Thoughts? They're things. You're a friend of the Matley. Do you mean Meatly? Yes, I am. What's your favorite metal group? Killswitch Engage, or Light the Torch, or Sabaton, or Disturbed, or Bullet for My Valentine, or Trivium. You know, all these great things are Within Temptation. What do you think of gaming? It's a pastime. Breathe, Will, breathe. Thank you. Breathe. Do Goliath's Throne is drop D? No, it's drop B flat, but close. I've played Simulacra. Yes, I've played Simulacra. You ever make a song with other creators like CG5 or CK9C? I've done that, and I might do more in the future. We don't know. 2020 is a good, promising year, though. What do you think about Guns N' Roses? Guns N' Roses are okay. What does Goliath really look like? Have you seen him? Have you seen him in the Goliath's Throne thing? And you'll find out more information in the future. Do it be like that sometimes? It really be so. It really do be. And Breaking Benjamin. Yes, Breaking Benjamin is amazing, too. I can't believe I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me. Is the Goliath drunk? Why do you have to assume that everything is drunk to even do the things that they do? They don't have to be drunk. They could just be cynical. Hugs allowed? Yes, hugs are allowed. Hugs for days. Bo, do you like rap? I don't know. Do you like Just Dance? It's a funny thing to when you're laughing at kids or people on stage just doing really cringy dances, but otherwise just save that for TikTok. Can you make a song about Hasbin Hotel? That was the strangest thing we've ever been asked, and no. Will is spitting straight facts. Maybe. In the distant future, will you do a tour in Romania? If you don't scare me. Would you give me some advice? Perhaps. Anyway, haven't burned through the fire and the flames. I have, and you should too. He will never make a has-been song. Never. How much could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Plenty. What happened to the Battle Royale song? It's still coming. Do you like AC/DC? I've already said before. Metallica? Hell yeah. Do you ever think I'm getting a haircut? Well, I don't know what your hair looks like. If you're bald, I'm sorry. What's your favorite line from any of your songs? Fuck me in the ass and call me Patricia. You're an amazing artist, Will. Thank you very much. Like Motionless in White. I don't know who they are. Breathe, breathe, Willie, breathe. Thank you. How's life? Life's good. Do you know the creator of I Am Bread? Oh, I love that game. I'm creating a new game called I Am Fish. I'm gonna play that when it comes. Like apparently 8-Bit Ryan did it, and he's inspired me to do something like that. So that'd be cool. We have a tour in Macedonia. Maybe. Meow says Chris. Meow meow. Apparently, Chris, you say meow.
Meow.
Too late. Worth, haha. Back to work. Have a great day, all. Thank you very much. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. That was the 5 minutes, and we're done. Oh boy, that should be a lot of questions answered, and we've gone for nearly 3 hours of this whole stream. So that's definitely kept me in the spirits, and it's kept you in the spirits, hopefully. So thank you guys so much for coming along, and hopefully we've answered as many as we could. If you've not had your question answered, it probably has been, but it was earlier on in the stream. If you want to go back and view the stream, it will be public as it goes out, so you guys will be awesome. The fuck, why you're wasting your time like that? Because you touch yourself at night. Anyway, if you like what you saw here, click like and subscribe to your friends and family, maybe your dog. If you haven't heard, press start together. That's our new single. That was the last single of 2019. Go check it out. If you want me to shout out and do anything you want, Cameo is $15. I get to say whatever the hell you want me to say, like a motivational speech or a Christmas message or a birthday message or a special occasion that comes up, or you need advice on something, or goofy stuff like reading a script or doing a funny voice. $15, I'm right there for you. Also, DW Daily. If you're focused on seeing more content from myself, you're not seeing it enough on DAGames, fear not. DAGames is still going to be releasing content, but if you want more content, DW Daily with me and Dexter Manning, the same guy that did If Undertale Was Realistic, and also, if you're a nostalgia freak, Sanity not included. So we both did a channel called DW Daily where we do daily content. We've just released a Call of Duty one, and today's episode will probably be a Flappertron related episode, so go check that out. And otherwise, thanks for joining us, and thanks for joining me, Chris, in this call. If you want to also subscribe to Chris, he's put the channel... Wow, you're already ahead of me there. Aficionados Chris is in the comment section. Go subscribe to him. He's going to have another song video out
or I'll make
recently.
sure you never hear another song from Will again.
You heard him, folks. If you want to hear another song, you got to subscribe to him. You got to make sure that you subscribe to him and then see his other content, and we might say another thing. Joe says, fuck you, Chris.
Fuck you, Joe.
Anyway, I've been Will at DAGames, and this has been Chris.
I am that thing.
And we did a Q&A. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Thank you so much for your contributions. This is the first time, actually, we've used the new YouTube Live dashboard instead of using the Studio Classic one, and it seems to have worked for us fine and dandy. We'll see how it works afterwards, but again, thank you so much for coming along. We'll see you guys very soon. Peace out! Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for stopping by, and remember, all the available things, just search DW Daily for more stuff. We have a video about it as well, which has the link in the description. Press start together, Cameo, and all that sort of cool stuff. And we're also on Twitter, DAGames Official, down there. Bye, guys!
Bye.